dose of Dragonfeather. I am your host today, the Draconic Priestess, and we are doing the most random thing today. We are literally, we're gonna be doing paint swatch readings. This is an experiment. So I went to Home Depot, because we're, renovating the house, okay? Shout out to those who renovate their house. And they have this section where they have paint swatches, okay? So we are going to be attempting doing some divination with literally paint swatches. Yeah. Welcome, Jennifer, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. So happy to have you here. We have, well, a mess now. We have a mess now, okay? But if you guys are curious, the way that this works, okay? This, by the way, is literally just paint swatches from Home Depot. Anyone can go to Home Depot and pick up paint swatches for free. You can also pick up paint swatches for free, like at any really place that has paint samples, I guess. And when if you don't believe me that they're free, no, they're free, Bestie. This whole bag is just paint swatches, okay? I'm not kidding. You can literally make your entire deck the way you want. This is friendly for witches on a budget. This is how you build a free deck. Okay? This is going to be fun. All right? So if you're into that, welcome. Super excited to have you here. We are doing readings with some paint swatches. So before we jump into the questions, we're doing free readings, by the way. All these readings will be free today while I attempt at learning how to use this deck, because this was a random idea that I had. I was like, hey, what if I made a deck out of paint swatches? Let's find out. Let's see what happens. So that's what we're doing here. So today we are going to do a little bit of a, what's it called? We're going to do a collective reading first before we get started, just to get the stream started. Oh, welcome, Crystal, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. That's an awesome idea. Thank you so much. I highly encourage everybody to give it a try. It's really fun. I'm having so much fun with this, but I want to see if it resonates with you guys, okay? That's my biggest concern, because it's one thing to work for yourself, right? But it's another thing for the deck to work for you, right? For you guys watching. Thank you for the roses, Jennifer. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. So we are gonna jump right in. So let's see. Greetings from Stoke-Trent, England. Welcome, Robo the Rook, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. We're doing some readings here today with Home Depot paint color swatches. It's really fun. So we are going to just do a collective reading here, asking our guardians, both those present here today and in the future, what do we need to know for today? Moxy, hell yeah. So first we have Moxy, okay? For those of you guys who don't know what Moxy is, it's basically a huge drive, a huge ambition to be bold, to literally go out there, right? You really want to get out there, use your guts, man. Have some courage. The collective really needs to get their shit together is kind of what I'm hearing. You need to stop being afraid of your power, of those around you, of those who have power around you, and start embracing who you are. Start embracing who you are. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather, my friends. I'm your host, the Draconic Priestess, and we are literally reading paint swatches because you can do divination with anything. You can even do divination with your fingers, all right? You can do anything, okay? But Moxy, you need Moxy. Iggy, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather, my dear. Don't forget to hit that like button on the screen. Don't forget to hit that like button here. That's not real. So anyway. So that's step number one. Guardians, how can we embrace this Moxy? How can we embrace this Moxy? Let's find out. Okay, I'm gonna do my best because a bunch of these cards jumped out. Okay, so we have Salamander, we have Extreme, we have Scroll, and we have Ethereal Mood. Okay, so first I'm hearing you need to be a dragon, okay? You need to embrace your ambitious energy. You need to embrace your dominant energy. What do I mean by that? Meaning that no matter who shows up in your world, only you are the one. Only you are the one. who ultimately decides. And also I'm hearing maybe look into like working with dragons, because things are about to get extreme. You have to go to extremes to embrace your moxy, okay? And what do I mean by that? You have to literally question yourself. Question yourself, my darlings. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? How can I embrace myself more? How can I really show up as who I'm meant to show up as? And go to the extreme. I've been watching your YouTube since 2014. OMG, you're the best. Iggy, thank you so much for watching for so long. That's crazy. Stars and Set, I will definitely be pulling your color in just a second. But let me just finish this collective reading first, right? So you got to go to these extremes, which is kind of why I'm getting, you know, like dragon energy, where we have salamander here. It's all about embracing that extreme, right? That extreme, dominant, confident force, no matter who questions us, right? That's how we really enable our moxie. And when people question you, you scroll. Yeah, we have scroll here, okay? When people question you, and people question your resolve, and people question how you're deciding to show up in the world, scroll. Literally scroll. Who gives a shit? Because the only thing that matters is you and how you feel about you. Stop letting people dictate how you show up in this world. Seriously, you need some moxie. And when you do that, when you prioritize that, guess what you're gonna have? An ethereal mood. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna have an ethereal mood. Okay? And the way that you embrace this ethereal mood is only gonna come to be if you literally embrace who you want to be. Okay? Who are you right now? And what is the difference, what is the distance between who you are now and who you want to become, and how do you close that gap? That is how you're gonna get this, that's how you're gonna get this ethereal mood. Okay? This is awesome. It sounds like what's going on for me. Yay! I'm so happy to hear it resonates. So our friend Stars and Set over here asked what her color is. What's my color? Let's find out. If you guys want to know what your color is for the day, please leave a question for that. Otherwise, you can ask a question for anything. We're doing free readings today, so you have been warned. Actually, oh no, my egg. Hold on. We have to cleanse for everybody. That felt legit, didn't it? Yes, it is a kitten in the back. She is sleeping. She's sleeping. Such a sweet lady. Such a sweet lady. All right, so Stars and Set asks what their color is. Your color is Chain Reaction today, my dear. Chain Reaction. And if you want a picture of these true color swatches, okay, please remember the name. Join the Hatchling Clan Discord server, and I'll be sending people pictures of their color swatches if you want to have like a true color match, right? So this looks kind of blue on TikTok, but it's actually like a pretty decent gray. And the reason why Chain Reaction is your color today, my dear Star, is because the choices that you're making today are actually causing rippling effects that are going to change the rest of your life. The decisions you make today, as in the present moment, not just today as in this day here, it's all about you embracing what actions you need to take in order to produce this chain reaction for you. You guys honestly need to understand that it is always, always, always a chain reaction when we make decisions or when we fail to make decisions. Okay? Always. So that's your color for today, my dear. Thank you for letting me pull for you. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Yay Jay. Welcome to your Daily Dose of Dragon Feather, my dears. We're gonna pop over to TikTok, and then we will jump back onto YouTube. So we are live on both TikTok and YouTube right now. So we will jump back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay? Chasing Dreams, welcome to your Daily Dose of Dragon Feather. Spaniel, welcome. And Martin, welcome to your Daily Dose of Dragon Feather. So happy to have you here. We will be pulling for you guys very soon, very shortly. So Jennifer asks, what's my color? Let's find out, Jennifer. I have no idea, but the cards shall know. What is Jennifer's color? Enamored. I love this color. It's like a pinky color. This is like the color Enamored. And basically today it's all about embracing what makes you passionate. It's all about embracing what makes you feel alive. What makes you feel enamored, of course. You know what I mean? It's all about really, truly, like, allowing yourself to tap into this energy of, what do I want today? Like, who do I want to be? Like, am I happy where I'm at? Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes we literally forget like what we want. You know what I mean? We literally start to prioritize other people, other things, other dealings, and it's just not what you need. It's not what you deserve, and it's have fun, baby. And it's not what you deserve, right? Like, but what you do deserve is to embrace what brings you passion, what brings you that spark of life, what brings you joy. Okay? So Jennifer, that's what your color is today. I hope that it resonates with you, my love. I love pink. Yes, of course. Pink is the badass color, okay? I don't care what anyone has to say. Pink is the best. So thank you so much for letting me pull your color, my dear. We're gonna pop back over to YouTube. Let's see. It says, Spaniel asks, I'm a Cancer. Tell me what's going on in my life. Oh yeah, let's find out. So, Guardians, what's going on in Spaniel's life? How can we help them? What's going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Let's see. We have Frost and Honest. Ooh, my dear, you have to be honest with yourself about how you're freezing yourself. How are you holding yourself back? How are you staying stagnant? What behaviors, what decisions are you making that are making you paralyzed, okay? I need you to defrost. Defrost by being honest with yourself, okay? I need you to be so for real with what you actually want to be in this life. I need you to be so for real with who you think you are and how you get there. Okay? And especially as a Cancer, what feelings are you avoiding? What feelings are you overexpressing? How can you bring yourself back into balance? Right? So I'm gonna need you to really focus on defrosting yourself by being honest with yourself about the shit you're doing that's actually holding you back and paralyzing you. Okay, so thank you so much for letting me pull your colors, my dear. I had a lot of fun. It's always fun. You know what I mean? Always fun, my dear. We're gonna pop back over to the TikTok world. We have Pop asking, what do the dragons have for me, if anything? Yeah, they really wanted to give you that one, Moxie. We pulled this earlier today, but Pop, guess what? It's all about being brave. It's all about being bold. The dragons want you to literally puff up your chest, hold your head up high, and go forward. Go forward, move, Moxie. And let me tell you something. In Pokemon, there is a special ability called Moxy. And guess who has it? Usually the dragons. Usually the dragon type Pokemon have this special ability, Moxy. Yeah, shout out to you, Haxers. We love you. Anyway, so this is something that I need you to understand, Pop, is that it's time for you to be brave. It's time for you to be bold, and it's time for you to take action. And when people question your movement, when people question you, when people try to say, oh, that's not how you do it, oh, that's not good, I need you to laugh at them and be like, I show up anyway. Do you? Do you show up anyway? Do you go after what you want despite all odds stacked against your favor? You know? Important things to think about. Thank you for letting us read for you, and I wish you so much luck with the dragons, my dear. But we're gonna pop back over to the YouTube world. And it says, I want to know color 2, please. Also, why life doesn't stop with struggle and BS. I'm turning 40 next month and can't take much more of this. Thank you. I think I need to do opposite of Spaniel and Defire myself. Aries, Sun, and Stellium here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna cry. I needed that. Thank you. Yay! I'm so happy it resonated, Pop. But Crystal, this is what popped out for you. We have, okay, hold on. We have, let's see. Yes, this is a beautiful reading. Okay, so we have Stargazer, we have Love at First Sight, and we have Native Soil. These are the colors I pulled for you, Crystal. This is such a beautiful color combination, by the way. It shows up kind of purple on TikTok, but it's actually like gray. This is a gray. So we have like a brown, we have a pink, and we have a gray, okay? So here's the thing. What I'm getting from these cards is that in your life, you need to fall in love with yourself at first sight. I need you to allow yourself to get excited about things that you see, that you love, and that you encounter for the first time as if you were a child. I don't care how old you are. And either do the cards, okay? Well, all that matters is how you allow yourself to move through this world. Do you love this world? Do you love yourself? Do you love who you have become? Do you love where you're going? Do you love what you do? Ask yourself about this. because chances are you're a stargazer, meaning that you're a dreamer. You're always sitting up in the darkness looking at the sky, and you wonder why you don't move forward. You wonder why you feel stuck. You got your head in the stars. But when we allow ourselves to fall in love with who we are, when we allow ourselves to fall in love with what we do, where we come from, and where we're going, then suddenly we're able to use our stargazing, our daydreaming, our, fantasizing as a tool to move us forward in a creative direction. How do you stay grounded though? The way you don't lose your mind is by going back to your native soil. I'm hearing your ancestors are calling you. I'm hearing your guardians want you to remember where you come from, where you're going, and how far you've come from. Like, you've been through a lot, my loves, but why don't you acknowledge this? Why don't you share this? And why don't you touch in and embrace with this journey of yours? This is the most important thing. Most important thing, where are your roots? Tap in with your roots. And that's what's going to bring the love. And that's what's going to bring the power of your imagination into fruition. You take your stargazing tendencies and you plant those seeds, those ideas into native soil, and it's going to breed a life that brings love at first sight in everything you do. Everything. Okay? So I want to say thank you for letting me pull some colors for you. That was a lot of fun. If it resonates, let me know. Thank you. Dr. Peppa, welcome to your daily dose of dragon feather, period. OMG. You guys got this. Cameline 8 asks, what do the dragons want to tell me? Let's find out, my dear. Let us find out. What do the dragons want to tell Cameline. Okay, we have Paradise Landscape. They're telling you that you need to embrace creating a space that makes you feel safe and comfortable enough in order to step in to your love and your magic and your life. Baby, why aren't you living? Why aren't you living? Do you feel like you have to have the perfect world in order to move forward? That's not reality. We create the perfect world by moving forward. We don't wait for the perfect world to move forward. That is backwards, okay? The dragons really want you to know, to embrace the fact that this is paradise landscape for you. Everything is falling apart to fall together. The powers that be are losing grip on reality because of this little thing called the internet. They girl bossed a little too close to the sun, and guess what? It's already starting the tower moment that's building the world, that's creating the paradise landscape for all of us to move forward in. But we have work to do, okay? And the work that we do happens within us first. The dragons want you to know that paradise starts here, your heart. The landscape of paradise starts here in your heart, and it will not come to life if you do not cultivate it first within yourself. We change the world by changing ourselves at a time. We change the world by changing one mind at a time. We change the world by changing one heart at a time. And again and again and again we go. Okay? Society is scary, that's why. No, I got you, Dr. Peppa. I got you, Dr. Peppa. Thank you so much, Cameline, for letting me read for you. It says, Otter says, oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, well, thanks, Mr. Rogers. We love Mr. Rogers. Muslim Queen, Mafia Muslim Queen, welcome to your daily dose of dragon feathers. So happy to have you here. Otter, welcome. Hi, just joining. I posted about my new dog on the Discord. I haven't known him long, but I feel he is my heart dog. What colors represent my bond with my dog? Yes, Otter, that's a beautiful question. Guardians, let's find out. This one. Ooh, what a cute color. We got Mystic Turquoise. Mystic Turquoise, Otter. This dog for you is to bring in a mystical view of life, okay? This color, the turquoise color, represents one of where earth meets water, where the physical world meets the spiritual world, where we bring dreams into reality. And your doggy, believe it or not, your dog is here to help remind you that you can do it too. That no matter what you think you are, no matter who you think you are, no matter what other people say about you, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of magic, you are worthy of life. This is what dogs teach us. And I'm hearing that when you focus on how you can work with your dog to, bring your ideas to life, how you can work with your dog to take action in the world, how you can work with your dog to love yourself, that is why they're there. Do not doubt that they are so tapped into the spirit world. Animals are so tapped in a different way than we could ever understand. Sup, home skillet? What's up? Draconian Ice Age, so good to see you. We're doing the paint swatches today. I'm so excited. But yeah, so Otter, this is kind of what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that, like, really lean into your dog when you feel there's something lacking. Really lean into your dog and your connection with your dog when you feel like your magic is lost. It's never lost. Okay? Dogs are also great at seeing the truth in people. Yes, something everyone should aspire to achieve. Exactly! That is so true, Draconian. So, so true. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Of course, Otter. I'm wishing you so much luck with your little doggy, and I cannot wait to go check out the little picture in the Discord. And if all of you guys watching haven't joined the Hatchling Clan Discord server yet, what are you doing, honestly? Like, it's the best place on the internet. I do not care. I am so biased, but it's only because all the beautiful people are there. You guys make my day every day over there. It's the first link in the description here on YouTube, and it's linked in my link tree over here on TikTok under Dragon Discord Communities. And let me tell you something and why you should go there. We are building a community of information exchange where all religions, faiths, and spiritual practices from around the world come to talk and have a chat. It's not just a server for witches. It's not just a server for dragons. It's for all of the intersections of faith that make up humanity. And what is the biggest intersection between all faiths, all religions, and all spiritual practices throughout the world, you ask? Well, you guessed it. It's the dragons. And that's why we have the Hatchling Clan Discord server, to help you understand that all the religions connect to each other. All of the faiths connect to each other. And all the magic is hidden in places that you would never expect it, including free paint swatches from Home Depot. Because what? What? We have so many great chunks of the internet. Yes. Yes, we do. Christian the Conqueror. Hello, pretty eyes. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Resonates a ton. Self-love has always been tough. Grew up with a super abusive single mom. Oh no. As a child, I wanted to be taken away from this world to something less painful. Oh, Crystal, I hope you know that you never deserved that. You never deserved being treated anything less than a beautiful miracle. Every single child deserves to be cherished as the miracle that they are. Truly magical beings, children are. Why do we forget? Why do we forget? Bones, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Martin, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. And Rebel Child Witchery, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. White Wolf, welcome to your Dragonfeather daily dose. All right, but seriously, you guys have to understand that, like, you never deserve that. And the way that your parents treat you, as much as it can really affect our self-esteem and how we feel about each other, and as much as it can, you know, really shape the way that we live our lives, I need you guys to understand that it was never about you. Unfortunately, the way they treated you, the way they abused you or neglected you had everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. You are special, beautiful, and sacred. Do you hear me? You deserve it. You deserve a life free from what toxic shit your parents tried to push on you. Choose today for yourself, please, because you guys seriously deserve that shit. So we are jumping back over to the TikTok world. So if you have a question over on TikTok, please let me know. Please let me know. Do you guys have a question, or should I just pull what your color is? Let me know. Oh, thank you so much. That was beautiful. I'm so happy you resonated, my dear otter friend. I love it. I love otters so much. They're so cute. Honestly, should I read myself? Let's honestly do that. Let's do a reading for me, okay? Ready? That's how we cleanse the deck. The only thing we don't take anything seriously except improving ourselves. That's it. You literally, oh yeah, and doing my best to not hurt other people. That's it. That's all we care about. But anyway, let's read me. Guardians. What does AZURA Dragonfeather need to know? What does the Draconic Priestess need help with? Hello, Luke. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Let's peekaboo. Hi. Hi, little kiss. The boss. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. But let's see, Guardians. What does AZURA Dragonfeather need to know? What do I need to know? Reading on myself. Let's see. Ooh, I got extreme breath. I need to be doing extreme breathing. That's awesome, actually. I love this. Okay, so the guardians say I need to really focus on my breath work. I need to really focus on making like an extreme pivot to like making breath work my immediate base, right? This has to be always the core focus of my practice. I'm hearing from the guardians is having a practice of extreme breathing or breath work. That's kind of like how I interpret extreme breath, is like breath work, basically. Kendrick or Drake? Of course Kendrick, okay? Duh. Honestly, his songs are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. We never liked Drake over here. We never liked Wayne, we never liked Drake. All my life, I mean, no. For fuck's sake, get out of my face. Okay, anyway. Moving along. So, we're gonna jump back over to TikTok here. That was fun reading for myself really quickly. Good reminder there to do your breath work. And for everybody who's in the chat, do not underestimate the power of a good breath work session. Do not underestimate. Sunflower, yes, the Nikki. OMG, dude, I love Nikki so much. Like not as a person. I love her music as an artist, okay? She really inspires me, okay? Let's go to the beach, let's go get away, okay? I'm obsessed. And I'm not ashamed. So we're just gonna pop this drink open. Welcome, Bree, to your daily dose of dragon feather. Hail the Lord, K-Doc. Is that what we call Kendrick? I don't know. I'm not super into it, okay? So we don't know. But cheers, my friends. So I hope you guys have like a drink or whatever. I'm drinking an Alani. This is technically sponsored, honestly. They sent this to me for free, so I didn't pay for this. I'm supposed to disclose this. So I really like this one, all right? I definitely recommend it. But also, I have to say, do not drink Alani if you are sensitive to caffeine. Don't. There's so much caffeine in this shit. You do not need it if you're sensitive to it. But if you have a problem with drinking too many cups of coffee, this helps. This really helps. I must sit on the beat. I don't know what that means, but have a good day, my friend. Cheers. HH669. Welcome to your daily dose of dragon feather. Cheers. Zombie me. Welcome to your daily dose of dragon feather. I love that name. Fly like an EAG. What does that mean? I love your guys' usernames. They're so interesting. Y'all are so interesting. Oh yes, we also have some water. And the cute little Halloween hoodie. Hold on. Cute little Halloween Hello Kitty cup. We love it. Kendrick's producer, I think. Oh, I see. I want to play their favorite song, but they want to sue. That's sad. Tragic. Tragedy. What do we do when there's tragedies? So many tragedies bringing me to my knees. Oh, what do we do? Bum, bum. What do we do? Bum, bum. What do we do? Bum, bum. I have hair everywhere. I cannot handle it. Anyway, it's just really hot here today, unfortunately. Get a life. Oh, I'm so happy to remind you that I have one. It's actually such a good life. Anyway, let's do these readings, my friend. Welcome back to your daily dose of the dragon feather. It is so good to have you here, my dears. So very good to have you here, my dears. But let's see, do we have some questions? Let's see. We have questions, my dears. It says over here. Oh, thanks for the follow, VJ. That's so sweet. Crystal asks from TikTok, what's her next step in life? I don't know, but let's see what the colors say. It says, crown jewel. My dear, your next step in life is embracing that you are the crown jewel in your life. You are the prize. You are the value. You are the provider. What do I mean by that? You provide the love. You provide the joy. You provide the fun. You provide the wisdom. You provide the care. And you provide the heart of the home. Everywhere you go. Okay? The next step in your life is embracing that you are the crown jewel. Stop diminishing yourself. Because you are royal. You are royalty incarnate. You know what I mean? Don't doubt how magical and valuable you are, my sweet dear. Thank you for letting us read for you today. We are jumping back over here. We are jumping back in here for the YouTube comments. Who are these nasty men in the comments, bro? OMG. Anyway, hi, Azura. Good to see you, Evie. We're reading some literal paint swatches from Home Depot. I went to Home Depot with my fiance because we're like doing work on the house, and I was very bored in Home Depot. It's just not my store, okay? I'm just not happy there. So guess what I found out? They have this whole wall of free paint swatches. Do you believe me? No, no, no. I'm serious. All of this is free. All of it free. Free paint swatches, okay? And we're gonna be building multiple decks with them for multiple different things. I'm gonna be building color decks for each of my guardians, and we'll be using them here. It'll be really fun. Be really fun. Really, really fun. Give your life to God, he will heal you. Dude, my life belongs to God. I am so devoted and I worship God every single day. Do you? Do you? I don't know. I don't know if you pray every day, but I do. It says, Chasing Dreams asks, I'd like to know my colors because life is getting tough for me with my health being disabled. Of course, my dear. What are the colors for Chasing Dreams? Let's find out. There we go. They wanted me to pull a couple for you. We have Periwinkle. We have Charismatic. And we have AZURA Lake. Yeah, this is great. So these are your colors today, okay? And what do these mean, my dear? Well, I hear that in your life being disabled, you feel like you're drowning in the middle of a lake, right? I'm hearing that this life is beautiful for you, but it's hard to embrace the beauty of your life when you struggle so much with your disabilities. And I need you to understand that that is valid. That is totally understandable. 4:44 p.m. on the clock as I'm saying this, and you're just that, like, you need to understand that what you're going through is something that only people who have been through what you've gone through can understand. And that's the hardest part, and it makes us feel like we're drowning sometimes. But I need you to lean into your charisma. What do I mean by that? I need you to lean into your charisma, my dear Chasing Dreams, because you need to choose to show up in a way where no matter what happens to you, you turn it into a blessing. No matter what happens to you, no matter how much you struggle, you turn it into a tool to move forward. And I don't mean gaslight yourself out of your experience. That's not what I'm saying. If you need to take time for your pain, be charismatic about that. What do I mean by that? Be like, hell yeah, I'm taking a break. Hell yeah, I'm getting off social media. Hell yeah, I'm not doing what you asked me to do because I love myself. And I am so charismatic about the quality of life that I want that I'm gonna be a literal ray of sunshine no matter what you say. No matter what you say. Okay? And Periwinkle, this color is my favorite color. One of my favorite colors, by the way. But the reason why Periwinkle came up is because this is a color of calm, of peace, serenity. It's a color of dreaming. It's a color of transition. It's a color of, beauty, of royalty too. It's one that represents, the color Periwinkle represents the, in-between of purple and blue. It's like the perfect in-between of purple and blue, meaning that there's two sides of you that need to be blended together. And it can be so difficult to do that when you feel like you're drowning at the bottom of a lake. But the more charisma you have and the more you allow yourself to embrace who you are, the more you allow yourself to embrace your struggles and not be ashamed of them, that's what's going to ultimately bring you this peace, regardless of how much you're struggling, And be honest with yourself. It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to not be okay sometimes, especially when we're disabled and chronically ill. Hold space for that. Cast this color over you. Cast this color over you. And envision this like periwinkle bubble of mist around you that helps calm you down whenever you struggle. And that is what I'm hearing for you, my dear. Thank you so much for letting us read for you. Inky! Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. So good to see you. Hello, hello. What should I remember when I'm feeling down? Inky Flame, let us find out. Let's see, let's see. We have, ooh, when you are feeling down, my dear, these are your colors, okay? We have vanity. Ooh, this is gonna be a spicy reading, I'm excited. We have hot gossip. Ooh, hot gossip. And we have native soil. Okay, so let's break this down for you, my dear. First, vanity came out. So when you are feeling down, I need you to remember the qualities that you have, that you are proud about yourself. And I need you to get so loud about that. Even if you just have to go into the mirror and tell yourself, I am such a good mom. Even if you feel like shit, I am such a powerful witch. Even if you don't believe it, I need you to tell yourself, I am the most beautiful woman on this planet. I don't care what anyone has to say. I don't care what anyone has to say, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and this is what I've decided. I've decided I'm the most beautiful woman in the world, and no one can ever, ever change that, because I decided, okay? I need you to get vain about yourself. You're not... Your ego isn't big enough. That's crazy to say. I never say this shit. But like, you need to embrace the fact that like, it's okay to be proud of yourself. And when you feel down, that's when you need to kind of like give yourself that pep talk, right? That's when you kind of got to be your own cheerleader, in the sense of like, girl, you deserve to be vain a little bit. Like, girl, you deserve to be proud of yourself. Like, girl, you deserve to show up and smile regardless of how shitty you feel. And the hot gossip is going to come in. When you show up for yourself and you embrace and cherish you for yourself, no matter what, even when you're feeling low, people are going to gossip about that. They are. But I'm going to need you to understand that it's all just noise, right? I'm going to need you to also avoid the gossip, right? I'm going to need you to also just focus in on, what can I do to improve myself? What can I do to improve my relationship with myself? What can I do to better my home? What can I do to be there for my family? Right? Because 9 times out of 10, the reason why we feel low is because we're not meeting our needs, because we feel like we're not good enough for the particular standard we feel like we've imposed upon ourselves to carry out for our families, or because we feel like society is telling us we need to be in a certain place and this isn't our, what's the word? It's not our definition of success, right? But more than anything, when you're feeling down, I need you to focus on your native soil, meaning your roots. Go back to the basics, right? Who are you? Where do you come from? What's your journey like? And I need you to start focusing on all of the things that you have come and overcome up to this point. And I need you to really, really, truly cherish that part of yourself. You have come so far, Inky. Never forget. Don't forget your ancestors. I'm hearing, talk to your ancestors when you feel low. When you feel down, please listen to what your ancestors are guiding you to do. Where does your body come from? Where does your spirit come from? Where does your magic come from? When you're feeling down, that is what matters. And it's going to remind you immediately of what's important. Immediately of what's important. Love you, Inky. I hope you are doing so well. Can't wait to hang out with you soon in the Hatchling Clan Discord server. But for now, we are going to jump right on back over to the YouTube world to answer some questions. And let's see what happens. Welcome, X32, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Shout out from Iran. That's amazing. Much love to you from LA, California. We love you so much. Dolch, which means thank you in Welsh. Yay! Did I say it right? Dial. I need to learn Welsh. Help. I am Welsh, by the way. Surprise. But I really would love to learn the Welsh language, so I will be hitting you up, Inky, to learn about where I should go. But anyway, such wise words. I reflect on your words. Yay! And if, Inky, you need to like get this reading again at any time, it's going to be recorded on YouTube for you to enjoy at any time that you need, okay? No, I'll have to send you a nice note about it. Yay! I'm sure I totally didn't say it right. Fail. But anyway, that's okay. Rebel asks, what could I be ignoring that my guardians have been trying to tell me? Let us find out. Let us find out. Welcome, Carissa, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Woo! All of the cards. Hold on, is there one more? Oh my gosh. They really had a lot to say. They really had a lot to say. Okay. That's wild, all right? All right, let's see. The first one that jumped out was, okay. Oh, buddy, this is a good one. Are you ready? I'm not sure if you're ready, Rebel. Okay, so first we have Wizard's Potion. The Guardians need you to understand that you're really just like neglecting your magic. Like, not that you have to practice magic, but that like the things you struggle with could really be alleviated just by leaning into your magic, just by leaning into your craft. Like, sometimes you need to put a potion in your water. Sometimes you need to put a potion in your food. Sometimes you need to start your day with a little bit of pinch of magic, okay? And that's what your guardians really want you to understand. It's all about focusing on you and your magic from within and leaning into that when we struggle, leaning into that when we feel lost, and leaning into that when we feel like the obstacles are caving in on us and we cannot breathe, right? And next I'm hearing folktale. Your guardians want you to study more. They want you to learn more about the mythologies that inspire you. They want you to really truly deep dive, get out some journals, and really not only work on like shadow work within yourself and just where you've come, but also I need you to understand that it's really important for you to embrace the mythology, embrace the, you know, faith-based practices that call to your spirit. That is what your guardians want for you. Your guardians really want you to find the mysteries, find the magic that's waiting for you to discover in your studies. So do not wait. And also, they're reminding you that there's an inferno that surrounds you, but it's not meant to consume you. For fire cannot kill a dragon. That's what I'm hearing for you. They need you to know that no matter how many people burn the fuck up around you, depending on how you invest in yourself, how you change for yourself, the boundaries that you hold for yourself, this inferno of their bullshit has nothing to do with you and has everything to do with them trying to bring you down, trying to make you small because God forbid you choose yourself before anyone else. God forbid. You know what I mean? Carissa, God loves you too. We love God on this channel. You have beautiful hair. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Black Pilled Synergy. This is a reading for one of our friends in the chat. I need you to understand that like this is a really important time for you to become the calm in the chaos. This is a test for you to keep your nerve and to keep grounded no matter what you struggle with and no matter what adversary comes in your way. And oh, I'm hearing you're the blueprint, my love. You're the blueprint for everybody in your life, and it makes them uncomfortable. It makes them so uncomfortable. But guess what? You don't need their approval anymore. You never did, right? You always felt like you were supposed to be this perfect version that they wanted you to be. But no, bestie, you're the blueprint. Your guardians want you to know that you're the blueprint in the sense that like you literally already have the map inside. I just heard, quit telling yourself you're doing it wrong. Exactly, Rebel. You're not doing it wrong. There is no right or wrong way. The only wrong way is when we culturally appropriate, right? But you're not doing that because you're the blueprint and you're focused on doing the right things in your world. Trust. Don't forget to hit that likes. Hit the like, tap the screen, my friends, as it really helps a lot. Welcome, Zach, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. But for real, don't forget how much like you actually matter. And lastly, and probably the most important message, yes, the Guardians are saying the most important message for you, Rebel, is your venom. Venom. Venom, 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 venom. Okay, seriously, I need you to not be afraid to spit venom. Fuck the people who want you to be sweet and silent. Spit venom in their face. And don't feel bad about it. Yeah. That is the biggest message for you, Rebel, is that you need to not be afraid to embrace that what's it called? It's not baneful, but it's like when we spit venom and we like spit venom at people who try to control us, try to tame us, or try to push us in a box. That is the biggest challenge for people who are socialized to be small. And you have been socialized to be small, and you are not. You are the blueprint. You are magic incarnate. And your venom kills people's egos. Do not be afraid to open your mouth and spit venom to people who try to step up to you because they do not deserve your peace. They do not deserve your catering to them. I should say. They don't deserve you like that unless they can come to the table and listen to you and validate you and hold you no matter where you are in life without judging you. So I hope that helped. That's what your guardians want you to know. Pretty intense message, but I am wishing you the best. Do you have a pet? Yes, she's in the back. Is she in the back? She is in the back, but she's asleep right now. I don't want to bother the little kitten. She's very sweet bean. Very sweet small bean. Yeah. Let's see. We have a question from the TikTok world. Thank you for letting me read for you, by the way, Rebel. It's always a pleasure. It says, what shadow work do I need to work on right now? That's a great question, my dear. That's a great question. Let's see. Lolo, this is what I got for you. We have charismatic and time out. I'm hearing you need to have a hermit to high priestess moment. Okay? That means like you need to take a step back, take a time out and start observing your reality, stop judging yourself, and just be peaceful in the moment, in the sense that you just allow yourself to just look at what's going on. Look at your present moment. I need you to just get off your phone and observe your reality. Walk around your house, walk around your room, walk around your space and be like, what do I see? Do I like what I see? Do I not like what I see? So it's really important for you to take that time to understand, because when you take that time to assess your reality, to assess yourself, to assess what really matters in your life, that's what's going to bring this charisma for you. That's what's going to bring your authentic self back. That's what's going to release these shadows' grip over you. But you're not going to you're literally not going to be able to do that unless you take a time out. Slow down. Hi girly, weird question. Wondering if I still have that obsidian I sent you. Oh, if I still have that obsidian you sent me in the mail. Did you send me like 3 chips of obsidian? Because if you do, yes, use it all the time. Thank you. And I love it. Sparky Pupperton. Love your name. I would remember. I try my best to remember every single hatchling I encounter. I am only human. I struggle. Yes, I did. Thank you, dude. I love them. Thank you, by the way. I love them. I'm sorry. Home Depot Divination Crystal. Welcome to your Daily Dose of Dragonfeather. We are using paint swatches from Home Depot for a reading. I got this idea to make like a deck out of free paint swatches because I was in Home Depot with my fiance, extremely bored. Extremely bored. And I am not kidding. All of this was free. Okay, so if you're a witch on a budget and you can't afford a tarot deck, go to Home Depot. Grab yourself some paint swatches and make yourself a deck. It's great. It's a great life hack, okay? It's a great life hack. I asked so much shadow work and I just wanted some highlights. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. I'm so happy it resonated. That's so creative. Oh my God. Thank you, Crystal. I literally hope that you choose to tune in. If you have a question, if you want to like know your color or whatever, let me know. Let me know. I'm more than happy to pull for you. It says, of course, happy to help. Felt like it was something you needed at the time. Which community rise up? Yes, Sparky, let me tell you something. You want to know why the obsidian you sent me was so special? You want to know why it was so special? It's because my ex stole a very special piece of obsidian from me. See, my great-grandfather used to mine obsidian, and I had pieces from my great-grandfather. The obsidian from my great-grandfather, very, very special to me. And my ex stole a piece of it and I was so devastated. I literally just like could not function. It's dragon glass, right? Like I'm dragon feather, like the Draconic Priestess. I was so depressed that my ex stole it, right? He was a piece of shit. Fuck you, Jorge. Anyway, so it was very much like what's the word? It was very devastating. And then when I got your obsidian in the mail, you have no idea. I literally cried like a baby. It was so special. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much, my dear Sparky. I will cherish the obsidian you sent me forever. And now I will always think of you now that I have a name for the face. So thank you. Thank you for sending that to me. That was really sweet. Crystal, thank you for the follow. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. Izzy asks, where should I focus my energy for now? That's a great question. Where should Izzy focus their energy for now? Folktale, study. What reality do you want to live in? What are you passionate about? What spiritual energies, what mythologies, what stories fill you with magic and wonder? Where should you focus your energy for now? Where your wonder goes. Follow your wonder. All right? And that, my friend, is really important. I know that was a short reading, but let me tell you, following what brings you joy, following what makes you feel like magic is real, is so underrated. Just do your best. Just do your best. Just do your best, my loves. Do your best. It says, I am literally painting fairies that color right now. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hold on, this one. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. Wow, I'm so glad this good day just got so much better. I'm gonna lurk for a bit, so BRB. Hell yeah, Sparky. And if you would like to hang out with us and the hatchlings, like get to know me and the hatchlings, yes, Crystal, I will do a reading for you. So here's the thing, my dear. Please join the Hatchling Clan Discord server. It's the first link in the description here on YouTube, and it's linked in my link tree over here on TikTok under the Dragon Community Discords. So we would love to have you there. We'd love to hang out, and we'd love to get to know you and be friends. That's kind of just what we do over there, you know? We love it over there. So beautiful. Thank you so much. Of course, Izzy. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'm wishing you very much luck with the fairies. It's so much fun. But let's see, Crystal. Just a small reading. Let's see. Let us see, my dear. A small reading for Crystal. Small reading. Oh, that's not small. I'm gonna do that and switch to YouTube. I used to watch you back in 2016. I'm definitely gonna hang. Hell yeah, Sparky. We would love to have you there. We would love to have you there. What's your favorite deck? Blades, Arts, and Craft asks. Oh, that's a really good question. I would have to say it is the Oracle of the Dragonfae by Lucy Cavendish. That is the best deck ever. All right, it says charismatic Crystal. Can we have some clarification on how Crystal can be more charismatic? Seems to be a theme today. Positive energy. Crystal, I'm hearing, do you have an aversion to the color yellow? Because you need to embrace your sunshine. No offense. Sparkle like a crystal. You deserve to, all right? And the only way you're gonna get there is by choosing positive energy. Sometimes the difference between a good day and a bad day is simply by choosing to have a good one or not, right? But you have to understand that even when we're struggling, even when we feel like we're having a bad day, we can always reach just a little bit closer for a better one by using positive energy and remaining charismatic. I worship Apollo. Yay! Shout out to Apollo. But like, I need you to understand that like your charisma is ultimately the best part of you. And a lot of things have happened in your life that has like totally diminished your charisma. Such a hard word to say. And it has made you feel like you can't be the shiny, bubbly version of yourself that you came into this world as. Tap into your inner child. You know, Crystal, work with Apollo for your inner child. Right? Because that is ultimately what's hurting the most. You know? Things that have happened to you have stifled your ability to radiate positive energy. Focus on that. Focus on that. Because you're a crystal, girlfriend. Sparkle! Sparkle! You deserve to sparkle! That's what I'm hearing. So thank you so much for letting us read for you. That was so much fun. It says, what time is it there? It is 5 p.m. Oh, I just answered you, Carissa. Cheers, my little chicken. My little chicken. Oh, thank you. You totally deserve it. You totally deserve it. We have blades. Oh yeah, we answered the favorite deck. When did you find out you were a system? That is not something I am comfortable talking about today. Sorry. Oh, it's okay, Carissa. You are fine. You are fine. I do my best to get every message I can. Do try my best. Sometimes I do struggle though. Let's see. Marie asks, hi, just wanted to say I've been having a bad week and this has been a wholesome stream to come across. Thank you. All of those words have been really refreshing after all the crap. Dude, I'm wishing you the absolute best. Hi, Queen. It's your favorite Alex. Hey, vibe.exe. I love it. I love it so much. So good to see you. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather, Alex. But by the way, is your name Andy Zana? If you would like to learn more about, if you want to learn more about my journey as a system, go ahead and join the Hatchling Clan Discord server. We have a literal, we have a chat room dedicated just to systems and just to like plural expressions. So if you are a system and you're looking for community, you're more than welcome to join us. And we also have like a partnered server in the Hatchling Clan network called Spellbound, and it's basically a server that's geared towards magic for systems. So I think you would really like that if you are a system. But I'm more comfortable talking about, you know, being a system over in the Hatchling Clan. I don't talk about it here on the channel very much because we already get enough hate as it is. So thank you for understanding, Andy. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, Carissa. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Willow Wish asks, could I get a smell reading as well? Well, of course you can, Willow. Of course. Let's see. I'm hearing one more card. They want one more for you. Oh, there it is. It says we have, okay. We have, my dear, my dear. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so we have Juicy Details, Glamorous, and Thundercloud. Really, really, really beautiful colors. This is such a beautiful color scheme. Do you have lime green? It's not called lime green, but I definitely do. Somewhere in my bag. I went through all of like the color swatches and intuitively picked the ones that I'm using today. Oh, look, there's another card in here that flipped over. Sweet and sour. I love it. Ooh, I love pink and blue, but we also have like a chartreuse color too. So let's see. These are the colors I have for you, my dear. Let's find out what it all means. Okay? This is the color swatch. Color swatch. Love this. Love this a lot. Oh my god! Jeremy! Welcome to your Daily Dose of Dragonfeather! I love you. Everyone should go follow Jeremy. Okay? Everyone. Okay? On TikTok. Amazing. One of the reasons why I have a YouTube channel. Truly a star. But we have for you, my dear. Hi! Yay! So amazing! Please go follow Jeremy. He's like literally like the reason why I ever fucking started a channel. I grew up watching you, man. It's crazy. How long has this been? We've been doing this for so long. Okay. Anyway, let's see, my dear Willow. So first, the juicy details, all right? There's so many things going on in your life right now, but you have to focus on those juicy details of what you want. Not what everybody else would consider the juicy details of your life. And don't be afraid of your like your private life being revealed, like out of your control, because ultimately we cannot control what other people say about us. We can't control how anyone else views us. All we can control is how we react and respond to our reality. Welcome, Toba, to your Daily Dose of Dragonfeather. Hey, it's Goliath. Oh my gosh, good to see you, Goliath. Welcome to your Daily Dose of Dragonfeather. Because ultimately, my dear Willow, you are glamorous. And when you're glamorous, my love, everyone wants the juicy details. Everybody wants the juicy details when you are glamorous. And people probably try to make you literally feel like you are less than because you're so glamorous. It intimidates the fuck out of them. It intimidates the fuck out of them. And guess what? Be glamorous anyway, bestie. Let them scramble for the juicy details about how you did it. Let them scramble about how they want to throw shade on your name, how they want to make you feel less than. You don't deserve that. You deserve to be glamorous. You came to this life to show up and be the best version of you. Do you hear me? Because these people want to cast a thundercloud over you. People want you to lose your glamour, to lose your beauty, to lose everything that makes you so powerful by making you feel like you don't deserve it, making you feel like you're too much, making you feel like you're too pink, too perfect, too pretty. Fuck that shit. Fuck their thundercloud. Send it back to them. Better yet, dance in the rain that they send you. Let the thunder supercharge your glamour because you do not need it. You don't need what they say about you. It has nothing, no relevance. See, let me tell you something, the thing about the juicy details. Step number 1 is knowing whose opinion matters. And people who criticize you, people who literally, try and make you feel less than for being a star, being glamorous, being over the top, as they say, it's literally all it is a projection of their own shadow for not feeling like they can do it too. They want to keep you lower to make them feel comfortable. And you know what? That's why I'm going to need you to be sweet and sour, bestie. Sweet and sour. And the way you're going to be sweet and sour, my dear Willow, is by literally getting really comfortable with discerning who deserves your love, your sweetness, and who deserves your sourness, right? Who deserves your sourness, right? When people are sassy to you, be a little sour to them. What do I mean by that? If someone's like, why are you wearing that? Be like, why are you asking? Ew. Chill. Chill, bestie. But if someone's like, oh my God, I love that. Like, you look so cute. Pour your heart out to them. Your energy is so special. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of your unique expression. Seriously, people are trying so hard to force us to be in this one conformed type of reality. You don't need that. You don't need that. You just don't. You know? You just don't. So, well, this resonates so much. Yay! I'm so glad it does. Gabriel, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Welcome, welcome. You start your dragon magic journey by joining AZURA's Discord server, the Hatchling clan. I did. Oh my God, David, that's amazing. Can I ask how I should start my dragon magic journey? Of course, of course. All right, how should Goliath start their dragon magic journey? How should they start it? Thank you so much. I needed to hear that. You got it, Willow. You are doing so much better than you think you are. Never doubt it. Never doubt it, bestie. But anyway. All right, my dear. How should I start my dragon magic journey? Realize first that the blueprint for your dragon magic journey is already in here. It's already deep inside your heart, deep inside your soul, written and etched upon the fabric of your being. Don't be afraid to go within, okay? Don't be afraid to go within. And then know that the further you go within and accept that you're the blueprint, that's how you're gonna start literally making that paradise landscape. That's how you're gonna start creating the reality, creating the practice with dragons and dragon magic that you deeply crave, that you feel like you are far away from. When the reality is you're a lot closer than you think. A lot closer than you think. The Guardians are telling me pull the card from the bottom. Yeah, heartbreaker. They're saying stop breaking your own heart by pushing yourself to a standard that you don't need. There is no standard when it comes to dragon magic. The only thing that matters when it comes to dragon magic is being respectful of the dragons that we work with and the mythologies that they come from, you know? And as long as you're doing that, and as long as you're staying grounded, and as long as you're protecting yourself and you have faith in yourself, guess what? That is what's going to make you just effortlessly get to the place in your craft that you want. You know, like you're worthy and deserving of dragon magic, no matter how you believe in dragons, no matter who like told you it doesn't matter, no matter like who wants you to feel like bad about it, you know? So that's what I'm hearing for you, my friend. Thank you for letting me read for you, and I'm wishing you the absolute best of luck on your journey, because dragon magic is the best magic. Yes, I am. Yes, I am very biased, okay? Very biased. Hello, I'm starting on my dragon magic journey, and I think they led me to you. Enchantress Shay, hell yeah! Dude, hell yeah. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Would you like me to pull a color card for you for your dragon magic journey? Oh, I didn't even have to ask. They're saying trick or treat. Dragons are so funny. Dude, look, it literally matches my outfit. No, for real, like trick or treat, bestie. Knock, knock, because you're magical as fuck, okay? Don't ever forget it, all right? Don't ever let anyone ever tell you what your dragon magic journey has to be. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. It can be whatever you want it to be. Just be respectful. As long as you're respectful, you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a great time. And if you want to learn more about dragon magic, Enchantress, please don't forget to hit that link in my bio and join the Hatchling Clan Discord server, which is basically a community I created to help people learn about dragon magic. It's free for you to enjoy, of course, because everyone deserves dragons, okay? Everybody, everywhere deserves dragons. And so I would absolutely love to see you there and help you out on your journey with dragons, if you are so inclined to join us. But I need to fix this deck. So many things. Okay, let's see. We are jumping back over to the YouTube world. You got straight to the point. Good reading. Oh, thank you so much, Goliath. Let's see. This honestly helps me so much. I was doubting myself a little bit. Dude, don't. Like, please know that, what's the thing? Please know that, like, your own worst enemy is, like, your, like, bad thoughts, like your critical thoughts, right? Like that is like our biggest challenge, especially when we work with dragons, because even within the like witchy community, a lot of people don't take dragon witches very seriously. They think that we're like wannabe like D&D bitches or whatever. No, that's not reality. You know, You need to understand that like it happens within you, right? Like the dragon magic like starts with first believing that you're worthy. It starts first with believing the dragons are real. Starts first with you believing that it's possible for you, that it's part of your journey. And it is. All you have to do is decide to never give up and to keep relentlessly showing up. And no matter how much you falter, you feel like you're failing, is just to fall down 7 times and get up 8. That is what makes a dragon a dragon. That is what makes a dragon a dragon. Thank you for the follow, Enchantress. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's Mirror Lake for you, Enchantress. Look in the mirror and remind yourself while looking at yourself in the mirror that you are amazing. That dragons love you and you are worthy. That no matter what you choose in this life, no matter what path you walk, it's always the right one. Everything is objectively neutral and you deserve to have the life full of magic. But you only get there when you choose to take that step, right? All right. Muhammad asks, are you Amanda Served the actress? No, I don't know who that is. But thank you for joining your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Thank you so much. Of course, Enchantress. I'm wishing you the absolute best with your journey with dragons, and we would love to have you in the Discord server. Seriously, we're just a bunch of dragon nerds over in the Hatchling clan, so we would love to have you with us. Let's see. Hey, I'm telling my boyfriend your story about how you survived your really bad depression and help people now, but I don't remember what it was that made you decide to fight back and live, etc. Dude, great. I am open book, okay? So let me tell you something. I have always been just a girl who follows her dragons. And let me tell you, when I was in the trenches of my depression, it was the dragons and only the dragons that reminded me of what I was promised in this life. They said, Azura, my little dragon, if you only just push yourself to get up, to hold yourself with your bleeding heart, if you just trust that if you take step by painful step, if you force yourself out of bed, if you force yourself to look in the mirror, if you force yourself to choose, I'm gonna have a good day today, you are promised the world. And I don't really give a shit what anyone has to say. Dragons saved my life, okay? I would not be here today without the dragons. Oh my God, I didn't know this was gonna turn into like a sob story, but I'm serious, right? Like, I would not be the Draconic Priestess I am today had I let my depression take me out. Had I let my depression rule the day. Had I let my depression define me, no. I said, I'm gonna set my depression on fire and I will be reborn from the ashes in my dream reality. And that is how I decided to fight back. And I couldn't have done it without the dragons. Couldn't have done it without the dragons. It's true. No, exactly. Sending hugs to you, Emily. Crisis, it's okay. No, exactly, Rebel. It is so good to cry. You know, that's also like something that I kind of just had to let myself do, you know, was I had to let myself just cry. I had to let myself just break down, you know? Almanzer, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Dragons? Yes, my dear. I am a dragon witch, also known as the Draconic Priestess, and I basically work with dragon spirits, mostly in my craft. So I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button if you want to learn a little bit more about the magic of dragons. Dude, I cried for hours too. I'm not kidding right now. It's so good for you, Trevor. It's so good for you, Trevor. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather, by the way. I've been seeing signs of Hecate. I need help. Sam, would you like me to ask Hecate how we can help you? Let's see. Hecate, how can we get some help for Sam who keeps seeing signs about you? Let's see. How can we help? How can we help? Da, 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 da. Sam, let's see. One more. There we go. Whoa. This one. All right. All right, my loves. All right. How can Sam, you know, better connect to you, Hecate? Okay. Yeah, this is great. Okay, so here we go. We have Supernova, Trick or Treat, and a Mermaid Sea. I love these colors. This is such a cute little color combo. All right. So it says right here, my dear Sam, how we better connect with Hecate is, first of all, allowing ourselves to explode in a supernova. Everything you think you know about magic, explode it. everything you think you know about yourself, explode it. It's not real. It doesn't matter, even if it's partially true, because part of the reason why we work with Hecate is to expand our minds and open ourselves to the possibilities that exist within the unknown. And I'm hearing the only way you're going to do that is if you allow yourself to stop restricting yourself into this tight little ball and instead allow yourself to explode in emotions and color and curiosity, but also in your fear. Allow your fear to expand. Hot take. Allow your fear to expand in order for you to get familiar with it, in order for you to understand it, in order for you to immerse yourself in it, to see the root source. This is why we work with Hecate. Okay, and next I'm hearing trick or treat. All right, when we work with Hecate, it's all about working with those darker energies associated with death and rebirth and decay, right? You know, Hecate is one of the goddess of the crossroads. It's about making the decisions between a trick or a treat for yourself. Do you want to have a easy life, or do you want to have a fulfilling life? It's a very, very simple question, but one of the hardest decisions we ever have to come to. And lastly, we have Mermaid Sea. I'm hearing that you need to jump into the ocean of mysteries, jump into the ocean of magic, and let yourself be consumed by it. Let yourself be consumed by the possibilities of being a witch. Let yourself be consumed by the possibilities of being magical, and let yourself be consumed by the possibility that Hecate is already with you. You don't need another video. You don't need another, this is how you do it. You start by unplugging yourself and choosing to trust yourself, okay? So I wish you the best when you work with Hecate. She is truly one of my favorite deities, truly an absolute baddie, and we love Hecate. Shout out to all of the followers here on my TikTok page who are new for my Hecate content. Should I start? Yeah, let's find out. Billiard green. Yeah, we got billiard green as in like start playing the game. Start with books? Yeah, start playing the game. In the sense that like literally studying is always the best place to start. Always, Sam. Learn as much as you can about her, right? Learn as much as you can about her. And also learn as much as you can about the types of magic that really call to you. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of like what I'm hearing. And like be playful with it, right? Like this is why billiard green came up. For those of you guys who don't know what a billiard is, it's a pool table, right? I need you to be playful, right? It's not so serious. Like don't like hold yourself to like such a very strict like way of doing your craft. Like Hecate is saying, don't be afraid to play around with it. Don't be afraid to play with what you find. And don't be afraid to keep a lighthearted attitude about it. Don't force yourself into a box. Okay, Sam? I needed to hear this because you deserve your magic. Don't ever forget that you are the magic. Your heart beating is magic. Literally. Literally. Did you know that when you take heart cells, okay, and you separate them, they beat independently. They just beat on their own, all right? But when you literally put heart cells together, they start beating in unison. And this is a phenomenon we don't understand why it happens. Literal magic. Sam, don't forget your heart is the magic. Thank you. Hecate says your source of magic is right here. So I'm wishing you so much luck in working with Hecate. She's truly an amazing goddess. I love these cards, lol. Dude, hell yeah, Tova. Shout out to literal paint swatches being a deck. I never thought. I never ever thought. Sugar swirls. Hello, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. I have so much anxiety right now, so if I'm rude, I'm sorry. Carissa, it's okay. We love you. Take a deep breath. You are doing just great. Just great, just fine. The types of magic I'm drawn to is sigil magic, Norse magic, and dragon magic. Ooh, Gabriel, you should definitely check out dragon sigils. You would love that. It's where the sigil magic, where the Norse magic, and where the dragons all hang out together. Shout out to that. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. Hey, it's Sparky. I recently moved 1,700 miles away from home and wanted a direction to find a new outdoor spiritual space in a place that's not super green. Interesting. Hey, I'm wondering if I could get a reading. Of course. Of course, of course. That's already jumping out at you, bestie. Oh, really jumping out at you. All right, here we go. One more, they're saying. There we go. All right, we have, ooh. Okay, let's take a look at this. My dear, I know your name is a Roman numeral, but dear Lord, I do not know what it means. Is your name 14? Did I get it right? Sorry if I didn't. But here we go. Number 1, we have moxy. Generally, you need more courage. Generally, you need to be more brave. Generally, you need to be more bold. Generally, you need to take more risks. You know? Show up with your full chest, okay? Be like, yeah, this is me. Fight me, bestie. You know? Like, don't be, like, anxious about, like, oh, should I show up this way? Like, oh, should I, like, do this? Like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Who gives a shit about people's feelings? You're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Like, literally, focus on, like, how you want to show up in this world. Like, how do you embrace yourself? What do you dream of? How are you showing up in this world versus how you want to show up in this world, and close the gap, okay? And that's going to bring epiphanies, okay? These epiphanies are going to come from you standing up in your power, for you taking your literal power back by choosing to show up and make people uncomfortable by you embodying yourself. That's going to bring epiphanies of who you are. It's going to bring epiphanies for how people have treated you. It's going to bring epiphanies on why you're the magic, on why you're the main character, on why nobody can step to you. When you literally have your moxy. Dude, people literally try to make you so small, because when you actually choose to embrace the moxy and then you get those epiphanies, it puts everybody in absolute zero. Absolute zero. It gags them. It freezes their hearts. Why? Because they aren't able to look at themselves and show up for themselves the way that you do. Of course they want to make you small. Of course they want to make you a certain way to be palatable for them. Ugh, why? Why do people fail to just look in the mirror sometimes and be like, why am I mad at this person? Instead, if somebody makes them mad, they'll be like, ew, it's your fault that I'm mad. No, bestie, your emotions are your responsibility. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. I'm hearing, look at the bottom of the deck. We have reserve. Yeah. I'm hearing reserve your energy, ultimately. Because if you expend your energy on trying to make other people feel comfortable, trying to minimize yourself to be accepted, try to literally, you know, what's the word? Try to fit everybody's standard of you, that's going to exhaust you. I need you to reserve your energy. I need you to reserve your energy and get really picky about who deserves your time. That's it. That's really all I'm getting for you, to be honest, my dear. This is a really beautiful color scheme, though. I'm loving this one. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. I love your energy. I've been connecting with God lately, and I've been getting such strong signs from him. I saw 3 deer while I was out at the park after riding. Thank you so much. Oh my God, yes. May God bless you, my dear. We are a God-positive channel here. I am a witch who believes in God, and I think that that is just something people should chill about. You know, God belongs to witches too. God belongs to everybody, right? 300 members. Thank you all for joining the Discord. Yay! Woo! 300 members. 300 members. Thank you, everybody, for joining the Hatchling Clan Discord server. So much, so much. So much. Absolutely. Absolutely magical, my dear. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go hang out in the Hatchling Clan. Wait, you can work with magic and work with God? Yes! I am a witch who believes in God, but also dragons, right? And let me tell you something. The only reason why I still have faith in God is because of my dragons. Fun fact, okay? I'm watching your live. I want you to know so I don't feel like a lurker. Hey, Dad. Shout out to Dragon Father in the chat. Love you, Dad. I hope you are doing so well. It's been a lot. We've been going through a lot, okay, over here in my world. So much construction, so much sleeping. Okay, so much sleeping. I joined both the hatchlings and the sisters. I want to learn as much as I can. Yay, Enchantress, we're so excited to have you. It's gonna be so much fun hanging out in the hatchling clan afterwards. The Quran is literally healing me, just saying, hell yeah, rebel child, it's healing me too. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, we do Quran class here every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I will see you tomorrow for the Quran class. But Dragonfather, woo, hell yeah, Tova. But yeah, Gabriel says, how can you be a witch who works with God, right? So a lot of people will say that, you know, all witches are going to hell, this, that, and the third. But let me tell you something. When you literally read and research about the Abrahamic faiths, and you research in the Quran and in the Bible, and you understand the literature matters in the sense that language is the most important thing when it comes to these books, right? You have to understand that certain words like witchcraft didn't even exist when these books were delivered. How could the book say witchcraft is evil? I'll wait. I'll actually wait, okay? Because the truth is, the actual reason that people say witchcraft is evil, blah, 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 is because these books have been translated to modern day English incorrectly. And especially the Bible, for example, has just been translated and changed so much, it's just kind of a lot, right? Whereas the Quran is actually kind of a literary miracle in the sense that it was entirely memorized by thousands of people before it was ever written down. Right? So this is why when we look to the Abrahamic faiths, I'm going to recommend the Quran as the first place to start with the study of it. And the Quran says, as well as the Bible, guess who's the only judge? God. Only God can judge you, right? There's even chunks of the Bible that were taken out and they're hidden within the restricted section. Yes, Draconian. Yes, of the Vatican Library. Yes, they were. So there's that as well. And I need you to understand that at the end of the day, it is only God who chooses who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. It is only God who judges us. It is only God who decides. For it is only God who is all-knowing, all-wise. Okay? I think that reading nudged me to keep reading if it's healing. Thought I was going too fast. No, keep going. The Quran is a beautiful book. You know what I mean? Keep reading. You know, but just remember to like use your critical thinking when you use it and to not take these books like literally like mythical lyricism. Don't do that. It's not like literally the word of God. You know what I mean? Like it's not, okay? Like it's literally still delivered by a man, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Okay? Hot tamales. Okay, hot tamales, right? But I need you to understand that like anyone can believe in God. Okay? Anyone can believe in God. And the second that I chose to literally accept God in my life and allow God to watch over me and guide me in my life, never have I ever been happier. And never have my dragons ever been prouder of me. Because the dragon guardians that I have, they tell me that every single religion is real. Every single religion and spirituality and faith is real. And you know what? You want to know how that's possible? It literally only depends on where and how you place your faith. That's it. That's it. And it also says that in the Quran too, right? It's also what it says in the Quran too. Allah shows up for us in the ways that we believe in him. Yeah, bestie. So if you believe that God loves you, even if you're a witch, you are going to be blessed by God. I really believe that. All you gotta do is believe. That's literally the key, is the faith. The faith, that's why it's a religion. I believe in all gods and goddesses, including God himself, but I do not believe in the Bible. Gabriel, you and me both, bestie. You and me both. I have a dragon too. Hell yeah, Carissa, that's amazing. I've been told astrology and witchcraft means nothing. Okay. Then how about you tell me how my life completely changed the second that I started to believe magic is real, and the second that I started studying astrology as a tool to how I can move through this life. I've literally had the best like level up ever, right? But see, I don't depend on astrology and witchcraft to have a good life. That is the difference, you know? I don't depend on the cards for happiness. This is for entertainment purposes only. Mostly. You know? Like, I need you to realize that, like, even the Quran confirms that magic is real and it works through the will of Allah. Never said magic is, like, fake. It just says don't use magic to deceive others. That is what's haram. That is what's, like, a sin, right? Don't use magic to hurt other people who do not, like, without just cause, right? Don't use magic to take away other people's blessings. Don't use magic to send evil eye to people. That is the point. That is the point. Allah sent 2 angels down with magic to offer humanity. Shout out to Harut and Marut. Okay? These angels were sent to humanity to teach humanity literal magic. And these angels always said, this is a test, do not abandon your faith. This is a test, do not abandon your faith. Right? And the reason why we're not supposed to abandon our faith when we work with magic is because that is what makes us lose our grip in reality. Right? Having faith in, you know, not only our magic being real, but having faith that we cannot be hurt, right? A lot of, like, magic is dangerous, period. That is the point, actually. Like, the whole entire point of it being called the occult or hidden is because it is dangerous. And the only reason why witchcraft is trending globally is because of the internet. Okay? I need you to be so for real with me right now. If God wanted everybody to be practicing one thing, do you not think God Almighty himself would have created this world for us all to be Muslim or all to be Christian or us all to be like whatever? No. No. Actually, he made it this way so it would be a test for us. Who are you when you have free will? Who are you when you're not forced to bow down to your Lord? Who are you when you are able to make decisions for yourself? That is what the earth game is for. And you can find yourself through magic or you can lose yourself through magic, just like anything else in this life. Just like anything else in this life. Now I'm gonna love you like it's the last time, like it's the last time. If the world was ending, I would be next to you if the party was over. I know, I'm familiar with those lyrics, but I forget what song it's from. God basically invented magic. Exactly, Gabriel. Exactly. The point is, it's not about what you believe in, but how you act and behave. Exactly, Draconian. Exactly. What's your star sign? I'm an Aquarius. Ding. We love Aquarius. Although I am Capricorn in Vedic astrology, so it really depends. Okay, depends which system you subscribe to, my dear. But anyway, I'm just gonna pull a couple cards about how we can be in touch with our faith while practicing magic. How can we not lose our faith when practicing magic? Let us see. Any person from any ideology or faith can be a piece of shit human being. Literally, it does not matter. It doesn't matter who you think you are. It just doesn't. Okay. So this is how we literally keep our faith. This is our color swatch, okay? So this is how we keep our faith when we're practicing magic. First of all, know that the treasure map of your craft or the path for your magic, your life path, is found within you. Okay? When we lose ourselves when we're practicing magic, when we start getting paranoid, when we start questioning our craft, when we start questioning if we're working with what we're actually working with, that's when you lose the plot. That's when you should take a step back, and that's when you should unsubscribe from the magic game, because it's not meant for you. Like, if you get too paranoid, magic is not meant for you, sweetie. It's just not. Like, I have to be so kind of brutally honest about this, but like, magic is not for everybody, but everyone can practice magic. Do you understand what I mean? And I need you to understand that the treasure map, the literal key to your purpose in this life, the literal way that you move through this life while remaining faithful in whatever that looks like for you, but also magical, always starts with X marks the spot. And X marks the spot is right here. Okay? Thank you for the heart, Miss Epiphany. Love you so much. Okay? And so next, what I'm hearing is that it's going to cause a chain reaction, right? When you follow this treasure map, when you practice magic to keep your faith, it's going to cause a chain reaction of good things in your life. It's called miracles start to happen. When we choose to hold on to our faith and still practice our magic anyway and not let anyone else define us and do the best that we can to help others, that causes a chain reaction that changes the world. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? We have billiard green here. It's time to be playful. It's time to be lighthearted. It's time to not think of all of these like doom and gloom type of like archetypes. Like you're not going to hell just because you wore something differently. You're not going to hell just because you choose to pick up your wand. Dude, you're powerful. That's why they tell you witchcraft is evil. That's why they translated the books the way they do. Because ultimately, it is only God who decides. Ultimately, it's only God who decides. Who can judge you? Humans are not capable of properly judging you. They don't have enough knowledge of first themselves. Second, they have no idea who you are and what you've been through ever, even if they've known you your whole life, because they will still be clouded through the version of their eyes that they have. My eyes are different than your eyes, and I will see and read the books differently than you because I have different eyes than you, because you have different eyes than me, right? Start from absolute zero. Start from the beginning if you feel like you lose your faith. How did you get to this, to get to your magic to begin with? How did you get to this point to begin with? If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like you're going to hell for your magic, if you feel like you're a bad person because you choose to cast a candle spell, if you feel like you're going to hell because everybody else says witchcraft is evil, well, guess what, bestie? It's time to start from absolute zero and really redefine who you are. Really redefine what your practice looks like. Really redefine how your magic works for you and what you do and do not do. What brings you, what's the word? What brings you regulation? Start from absolute zero, because guess what? I believe in God, I believe in dragons, and I practice witchcraft first and foremost because it helps regulate my nervous system. I don't do practices that dysregulate my nervous system. And being a Mormon, being in Christianity, growing up, dysregulated my nervous system. Every time I had a question about what about a goddess, every single time I had a question about wanting to be a priest. I wanted to be a priestess in the church when I was a little kid. And I remember talking to the people in my Sunday school, like the elders in my Sunday school, and being like, how do I become a priestess like they do? How do I preach for everybody? That's not for women. Don't worry, sweetie. Your place is by your husband's side. For real. This is literally what happened in my church. I was so young. That fried my little brain. Okay? That fried my little brain and scrambled it like eggs. Because I was still developing my mental health. My brain was not fully developed, okay, first of all. And in these experiences, when I had genuine questions, I was shut down so hard. Of course I left that religion. But guess what never left me? My love for God. And I will never, ever, ever let anyone make me feel any other way but absolutely blessed to walk with dragons, to walk with God, to walk with mermaids and fairies, to walk with unicorns and phoenixes, to walk with Hecate and Lilith and Aphrodite and Tiamat and Melusina and Aphrodite and all of these literal gods. You deserve it all. That is why it was created. They are nothing but tools to help you discover yourself, for you to find your way back to the divine. That's it. That's how we keep our faith. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. I love my dragon stuffy. Dude, same. I love dragons. They are the best ever. You cannot fight me. Are you pagan? Kind of. I guess you could say. Some would call me pagan. I personally don't resonate with that term. I personally don't. I'm just a witch who believes in God. That's probably what I resonate most with, is just a witch. This really did bring a lot of clarity to me. Good! Because you deserve clarity. Like, this world takes everything so seriously. Like, everybody's so concerned about what everybody else is doing. Stop. Who cares? When was the last time you looked in the mirror? When was the last time you said, hey, am I happy? Do I like my life? Huh, because if the answer is no, why the hell are you worried about other people? Kills me. My gosh, it kills me. My gods are turtles, dude. Shout out to dragon turtles. We love them on this channel, okay? We love them. When I was a kid, the church punished me just for asking about polytheism. Ew! Draconian, I am so sorry. Dude, what the hell is wrong with people? I can't even believe that. When I was struggling with my faith in God, I went back to the focusing on earth and sky. Yes, Emily. Totally. And one thing that I learned reading the Quran is that the Quran says that this world was created for you. Earth was made for you. Yes, you as an individual. Yes, me as an individual. This whole world was made for me. This whole world was made for you. And the Quran literally says in the creation of the earth, for those who are observant, they are reasons for people of faith to see how blessed this world is. I grew up Catholic. I'm just happy I wasn't molested, dude. You right. You right. That I have nothing to say. I'm very, very grateful that you got out of that without that. Very grateful. Here, let me just move my legs. Anyway, did she see it? Oh no, Carissa, were you asking? I hope she sees my messages. No. I literally have a 3D printed dragon. Hell yeah. I love it. I love dragons. Now I'm going to, oh no, I did see your message. I did. Oh, Dara, good to see you. Any messages from Hecate in regards to my relationship with my parents? Ooh, she is ready to talk to you, girl. Hecate, help us. Help us. Okay. Okay, Hecate. Here's the color swatches we got for you, my dear Odera. This is gonna be a lot. Are you ready? I need a sip of my drink before this one. Okay. First of all, with your parents, I need you to understand that in your relationship with your parents, you are the crown jewel. You are the crown jewel. What do I mean by that? You are the one who needs to be prioritized. Always, always, always. If your parents are not putting you before themselves, they're not parenting the way they should be. They're not treating you like the crown jewel that you are. If your parents don't treat you like the miracle that you are, Odera, that is not for you. Make sure that your relationship with your parents is one that's based around your terms. If they don't treat you like the crown jewel that you are. We also have Undine, which for those of you guys who aren't familiar, Undine is a type of mermaid, right? I'm hearing that you need to lean into your literal magical mermaid self. What do I mean by that? I need you to sparkle. I need you to not be afraid to swim in the waters that scare you. I need you to not be afraid to sing your song, no matter how your parents judge you, no matter what they think of you. This is a card of showing up as who you are and seeing who meets you there. And sometimes our parents don't meet us there, and it breaks our hearts and souls. And I'm sorry, you know? But notice that when you do allow yourself to really radiate who you really are, in the sense of authenticity, I'm hearing don't be afraid of your dark feminine with the Undines, right? Don't be afraid to get emotional, right? Be in tune with your emotions. Tell them how it is. If you cannot tell your parents how it is, how you feel, how they affected you, and they cannot hear you and respect you and hold space for that, they are the ones who have some growing up to do. And it's shitty because you don't deserve that, but that's why you need to reserve yourself. You need to reserve yourself for who shows up where you need them to. I need you to reserve yourself for the people that treat you like the crown jewel that you are. I need you to reserve yourself for the people and the family, especially the family, that appreciates how magical you are, bitch. Thank you for the heart me's, Rachel. Okay? I'm hearing they want the bottom of the deck. Ooh, we got Hush. When it comes to your family and your parents, I need you to take a step back, reserve your energy, remind yourself that you're the crown jewel, and focus on cultivating yourself in the way that you want to show up. In your magic, in your mystery, in your sparkles. Okay? And if you don't hush and reserve yourself, they'll exhaust you. And when you focus on these things and reminding yourself that you're the crown jewel and not accepting anything less than that, people are going to start treating you differently, but especially your family and parents. And sometimes they'll treat you differently in a bad way. And if they treat you differently in a bad way, no more. You know? It's 2025 and we are not afraid of prioritizing our needs before anyone else. How long have we been forced to cater to other people? It's all about you, sweetie. Oh, dear, I'm hearing. If the world, not even just your parents, oh, dear, if the world doesn't treat you like the crown jewel that you are, burn it down and build a new one. Always lovely seeing you, Odera. I hope that this reading helped. And shout out to the paint swatch deck. I don't know, man. It was so random. Can I get a message from a set? Of course, Draconian. I have never done a reading like this before, but we love a set. A set, please come to the deck, my dear. Let's see. Always lovely seeing you too. Yay! A set, what do we have for Draconian, my dear? Please give us the message she needs. All right. What do we have here? Ooh, you got a lot, girlfriend. But let us jump in. Thank you for the support. Sending love. Hell yeah. Shout out to Draconian. Okay. We got a really beautiful color swatch for you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just putting these all in order for you. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is such a cute reading. Here is your color swatch, my dear. Very similar colors. But notice that the color scheme, Draconian, I love her so much, but never get readings from her. Dude, well, I'm honored. It's an honor and a privilege to do this reading for you. I'm so sad her statue broke. No! How did it break? That's so depressing. Can you fix it? Or is it, like, totaled? I hope it's not totaled. But anyway, first we have Moxie. All right? A set is saying you don't have enough faith in yourself. You don't have enough drive to make it better. Please don't hate me, okay? Draconian, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying what the cards are telling me. A set is just really loud right now. And she's saying, girlfriend, why don't you think you're worthy? Why don't you think you have a seat at the table? Bestie, you built the table. Damn, okay? Like, she's saying you need to, like, turn your ego up to 1,000,000. Why? Because the world has beat you down into feeling like you have to be this small. If you're not a certain way, if you're not this, that, or the third, if you don't do it perfectly, if you don't do whatever, people are going to judge you and hate you and make you feel this, that, or the other. No. Have moxie. Who cares what they say? Choose to prioritize your dreams above the things that you're seeing in your reality. Choose to be hell-bent on never giving up. This has new server vibes to it. Yes, Draconian! Shout out to the APEP server, which is going to be very, very soon available. Okay, my dears? Very soon, very soon. And as soon as it is available, we will be making videos about it. But I'm hearing that life force, right? Aset is telling you to focus on rejuvenating your life force. Your language matters. Aset says your language matters and the way you talk to yourself matters. And when you feel like you're hopeless, that's when you need to pour your life source back into you. Pour your magic back into you. I'm laughing because she gave me this like vision of like, she's like, do you think that I would have ever been able to collect Osiris's parts if I didn't pour life force into myself? I unsubscribe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like you, when death faces you, when destruction is in your face, when adversity is knocking on your door, that is when you need to choose life force. That is when you need to choose, no, you know what? I'm going to pour magic into myself. I'm going to pour passion into myself. I'm going to pour certainty into my purpose. Right? Ooh, I have chills. I'm literally covered in chills. And then I'm hearing supernova. She says she wants you to blow it up. Aset is telling me that you need to literally explode everything you think you're supposed to be so you can become who you truly are. Like, the universe was like created through supernovas. And like, it is about being beautiful in the destruction of it, right? Knowing that sometimes the biggest, most grandest thing we can do is like allow ourselves to die to be reborn. What beliefs do you have around yourself, your business, your family, your appearance, your career, your anything really? And how is that serving you? Wait. Wait, what? What am I waiting for? Bye for real this time. Have a good one, Carissa. It was so good to see you today. And when you do that supernova little thing, guess what that's gonna bring you? Periwinkle. It's gonna bring you peace. It's gonna free you from all of these expectations. Supernova? Supernovas are inevitable cosmic abyssal voids equal APEP. Exactly. Yeah. Aset's telling you to lean into that. Lean into APEP's power that surrounds you. I got a visual of Aset handing the torch to APEP. Aset will never leave your side. Ever. But right now, you need to focus on how the chaos, how the destruction is actually what brings you safety. It's actually what brings you, you know, what's the word? Peace. Tranquility. Ooh, ataraxia. I need more Osiris in my life right now, to be honest. Hell yeah. No, I feel you. Because when you focus on this, that's when you're going to get that fortune you're looking for. Aset says fortune was always meant to be in your life experience, but it's not going to happen if you don't believe that it's possible. It's not going to happen if you feel like it's pointless to show up. It's not going to happen, it's not going to happen if you keep creating the same type of experience expecting different results. It's not going to happen unless you do new things. Bold new things. Scary new things. Put your neck out there. Let people criticize you. Who cares? Let them. Instead of saying, let them judge you. Because you found your family and we will never let them hurt you. Ever. Okay? Shout out to Draconian High Sage. If you have not followed her already, please go follow her on YouTube and TikTok. She is one of my best friends, all right? She's an incredible creator on dragons, and she is working on an APEP Discord server with, and I'm honored to help. We love APEP on this channel. We will be talking more about APEP soon, but I have a lot of research to do first, so there's that. But you definitely should go follow a Draconian. She's truly an amazing, amazing human being. It says, imagine building a table only to get kicked from it. Lance of Dance! No, that's so sad. That's so sad. But yes, valid. Valid, valid. I saw Horus, a hawk, on my way to work this morning and almost cried. Yay, Draconian, that's so beautiful. Really, truly tap into, you know, those signs around you. It's about finding the miracles and the little magical moments sometimes. That's what kind of helps us build that snowball of inertia to help us do the really big things. And know that your community is behind you this time. Okay? You might be starting over, but it's not starting over from scratch. No, no. No, ma'am, no, sir. You're starting over with the army of support behind you because we love you. We adore you. And so do the gods. So do the gods, especially Apep. We absolutely love you to pieces. Don't doubt it. Okay. And scene. You should know apparently Apep likes to roast. Yes, yes we do. Apep roasts me all the time and we love it. And we love it. Do you do messages from God with those tarot cards? Yes. Let's do it right now. God, Allah, please give us some messages that we need through colors. Let us see. What messages does God Almighty have for us today? What messages does God Almighty have for us today? Woohoo! Many colors. Many, many colors, my friends. Many, many colors. Let's see. Let us see. Bum, 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 ba, 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 da, da, da. Okay, here we go. This is beautiful. Look at this color scheme. So vibrant. I love it. I'm making an Apep rose deck. I cannot wait for that one. I need it, absolutely. Absolutely need it. Okay, so God Almighty's first message for everybody, whether you believe in God Almighty or not, is to reserve yourself. What do we mean by this? Reserve your faith for you. Don't put your faith in other people. Put your faith in you and your path and your guidance. Put your faith in God and let him guide you. God says, put your faith in me and I will be there. God says, take one single step towards me and I will come running to you. But you have to reserve your energy sometimes in order to see and embrace that faith. If you're spreading your energy out all over the place, if you're so focused on having people validate you, you can never be validated by God. I'm hearing dance in the rain. God is saying dance in the rain. God is saying you need to understand that life happens, that God does what he wills with us. And sometimes God creates challenges for you. Sometimes God gives you loss to challenge you, to test you, for you to become a different version that he has always planned for you. Dance in the rain. When people send you storm clouds, when people send you sadness, when the world feels like it is on fire, literally, when the world feels like it is on fire, dance in the rain. Dance in the rain. Okay? I'm hearing trick or treat. God is saying trick or treat in the sense of, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to a world of tricks? Or do you want to go to a world of treats? The trick is hell. The treat is heaven. And when you have to understand that heaven and hell exists here. Exists here. Okay? And God wants you to know that depending on how you dress up in this life, depending on how you present yourself, depending on how you think about yourself, depending on how you choose to be, the actions you take, that's going to ultimately deliver you a life full of tricks and trickery, or a life full of treats and sweetness. Okay? God said your superpower is being gleeful. God said your superpower is being grateful. Gratitude. God Almighty is screaming gratitude, 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 gratitude. Because most humans are ungrateful. Most humans are ungrateful. God created this whole world just for you, and most humans are ungrateful. So you automatically win. when you choose gratitude in this life. God is saying when you choose gratitude, the world is grateful for you. When you choose gratitude, God is grateful for you. And know that that sizzling sunset is coming. The most beautiful sunset you've ever heard at the end of a horrible storm, at the end of the scariest day. The sizzling sunset is going to come to remind you that even the world at sunset glorifies God. Even the world at sunset bows down to God Almighty in honor of his glory. It's really that simple, right? I need you to dance in the rain, in the sense that no matter what you see in your life that threatens to shake your foundation, I need you to choose to be grateful. I need you to choose to put a smile on your face and dance in that rain. Because ultimately, you are able to alchemize any emotion into anything else because God Almighty gave you that power. You are the sun! Exactly, David! Exactly, David. Hi, Ducky! Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Welcome, Spearsbot. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Welcome, Brits, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Okay? So never doubt that God Almighty's on your side. Even if you don't believe. God is always on your side. Thank you for the follow. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you're a witch. Doesn't matter if you're a Satanist. Doesn't matter if you're LGBTQ. Doesn't matter your color. God loves you. Period. God only hates people who spreads corruption in the land. And if you are doing your best to show up, helping your fellow human beings, doing your best to make this world a better place, if you are doing your best to be faithful and take care of yourself, God loves you. God loves you for that. Thank you for the rose. Okay? You could be a witch who loves God. Fuck people who says you can't. Okay? Fuck people who says you can't. We have Emily asking, can I please have a reading from Bastet? Of course, my dear. Of course, my dear. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Gabriel, for asking for a reading from God. That was a really good one. I really enjoyed that. All right. Bastet, can we get a reading for Emily, my dear? Ocean Jasper is my life right now. Hell yeah, Rebel. I love Ocean Jasper. All right, Bastet. What does she need to know? She's saying keep shuffling. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Okay, hold on. There's one more. There we go. All right. This is what we got for you, my dear. This is what Bastet says for you, my dear. Okay. Okay. All right, man. Moxy just keeps jumping out at us today. That is literally the whole entire point. Hold on. Okay. I'm just getting these all organized for you so we can show you. This is your color scheme from Bastet today. All right. It's 5 a.m. Can't sleep. Of anxiety, I needed this. Oh no, Crossbow Gaming! Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather, and please, my dear, enjoy your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Feel better, Crossbow. Honestly, I hope you do have a much better day. Thank you for thanking me. I'm grateful, truly. Hell yeah, Gabriel, you got it, my friend. So, my dear Emily, Bastet needs you to be brave. Bastet needs you to understand. She wants me to remind you that Bastet used to be a goddess of war too. She used to be a more violent, a more dominating, more intimidating type of goddess, and over time she evolved into the protector of the home. Over time she evolved into the protector of the family, right? But Emily, she's telling me to remind you that just because you choose to protect and prioritize your family doesn't mean you are not a warrior. If anything, it makes you more of a warrior. Bastet needs you to understand that you need to have the audacity. Have the audacity to make people uncomfortable. Have the audacity to chase your dreams. Have the audacity to show up how you want to. But when you do that, I need you to have patience with yourself. It doesn't happen overnight. Choosing to be ambitious, choosing to be fearless, choosing to be courageous doesn't happen overnight. You have to have patience with yourself, making progress, little steps over time. That's actually what helps our brains the most. Stay true to a change. If we force ourselves to do this huge life transformation overnight, we often burn ourselves out. It's just not sustainable. You have to work over time through patience, through tiny little skills that you build in order to have confidence in that moxie. It's true. And in that patience, and when you choose to embrace this audacity of yours, when you choose to embrace this courage to show up as you are no matter what, that's when you're going to learn discernment on when to be sweet and sour. Bastet wants you to understand who deserves your sweetness and who deserves your sass and sourness. Because not everybody deserves your sweetness. Not everybody deserves your love and your hearth and your home. Sometimes the home is within you. Not everybody deserves a seat at your heart. Whoo, Bastet. Not everybody deserves a seat at the table of your heart. Be sour to the people who are sour to you, and pour your sweetness back into those who give you sweetness. Bastet is also wanting me to remind you that you are the crown jewel, and anyone else who treats you less than can go suck it. Bastet is there for you every step of the way, watching over you because she loves you unconditionally. And all Bastet wants for you is to understand how valuable you are, Emily. I'm crying too, bestie. Bastet wants you to know that you are the goddess of your reality. Stop doubting it. Stop doubting it. You deserve to shine. You deserve to create a home that makes you feel like magic is in every single speck of dust. And when you embrace this, when you embrace your audacity, and you have patience with yourself, and you choose to give sweetness to those who deserve it, and you choose to give sourness to those who give it to you, and you literally remember, force yourself sometimes, that you are the crown jewel, well, people are just going to call you a drama queen. And Bastet says, let them. Bastet says, let them label you as a drama queen, because it is far better than being scared and trapped. Some people feel like being labeled as a drama queen or being labeled as something that's like less than is being trapped. No. They only have power to define you, Emily, if you give it to them. Okay? Whoever them is, I don't know. But whoever in your life is making you feel powerless, they only can do that to you if you let them. And Bastet says ultimately you need to get back into nature. Like literally back to nature. She's saying, meet me outside under the stars. Okay? She says, when you feel scared, lost and alone, if you simply go back to nature, Bastet will be there in every single breeze, in every single raindrop, in every single grain of sand and salt. Every single vine of the plant, you will find her. And she is with you. So please, do not be afraid to step into your power, my dear Emily. Do not be afraid to treat yourself like the goddess crown jewel that you are. Also facts, I'll be there past. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for letting me do a reading for you. I absolutely love Bastet. She is one of my favorite goddesses. And I have a little statue of her over in the corner. So there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. We are back. Thank you. I really needed that. Yay. I'm so glad that it resonated, my dear. I'm so glad that it resonated. We are going back to the YouTube world to get a question, my dear. Can God teach me magic? Wow. What a controversial question that is. Let's see. Can God teach us magic? Can God teach us magic? Let's find out. Let's find out. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so first of all, this is your color swatch, my dear. Love it. Really cute color swatch. But can God teach me magic? Let's find out. Native soil. I'm hearing, always go back to your roots. The magic is already there. God has created all of these different religions, all of these different types of crafts, all of these different types of belief systems for us to express ourselves. It shows the uniqueness of humanity, right? And I'm hearing that the magic you seek, that God already has taught you, is within your native roots. It's in your native blood. It's in your native soil. Remember, the Bible, the Quran says that humans are made of mud, right? The soil that makes you up, the native soil that makes you, literally, is the magic. Literally. When God breathed life into you, you ultimately became magic. Full of God's magic. God created magic. Yeah, surprise to those who are new. You know, read your histories. Read the folk tales. Read the legends. Not only of your ancestors and your heritage and your bloodlines, but also of your elders. I'm hearing, listen to the stories of your elders. Even if it's not like your bloodline, right? Like just the elders of your community. Tap into that. Tap into that. It'll remind you that magic is everywhere. And then I'm hearing, go incognito. If you want God to teach you magic, don't talk to people about it. Because God's magic is the most powerful magic of all. Right? Are you literally using swatches? Yes, Carly, I am. I'm literally using swatches. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. I had this idea when I was at Home Depot with my fiance, bored out of my mind. I was like, what if I made a deck out of paint swatches? Could I do that? And I did it. And it's the best decision I ever made. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so when you go incognito, my dear, you have to understand that it's about finding your faith. It's about finding your magic in your faith and knowing that your faith is magic in and of itself. And the way that our life expresses itself ultimately is a result of how we show up in the world. You know? And lastly, we have tsunami. Let God take control. Let God throw a tsunami into your life that you are divinely protected from so he can wash out everything that's not gonna serve you. Okay? There's so many people, so many ideologies, so many, what's the word? Obstacles that feel like are literally drowning you. I'm hearing God wants to drown them for you. But you have to have faith. That's the point, right? We will never see God if we do not have faith. Just like we will never see dragons if we don't have faith. Just like we will never see magic if we don't have faith. And I'm hearing, read the bottom. Rumors. Rumor has it. Okay. God is saying ignore the rumors about him. What are we talking about here? Alice, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. We are doing literal color swatch readings. Color swatches from actually Home Depot. We're doing a reading on how God can teach Gabriel magic. So if you have a question, feel free, because we're doing free readings today. So ignore the rumors about God, okay? Ignore the rumors about God. Ignore the rumors that people tell you you are or your destiny is when it comes to God. And ultimately, that is how you're going to find the magic that God wants you to see. Show a magic trick. Trick or treat. No, I'm just kidding. The magic trick is literally my face, so welcome. And no, I'm not the Archangel Gabriel, lol. That's so funny. Oh my God. Shout out to Archangel Gabriel, though. We love him. We love him. You are so creative. Oh, thank you. This is honestly, okay. Anybody who's like a witch on a budget, go to Home Depot. Go get yourself some paint swatches and make yourself a free deck, okay? You don't have to buy a deck for $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90 to be a practicing witch to do divination, okay? You can literally just go to the local paint store and pick up your swatches, okay? Have fun. Have fun with it. Like, anything can be divination. If anything, witchcraft is an art form, right? LOL, I just realized what it is. Hell yeah, crossbow gaming. That's why it's called the Home Depot divination today. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Home Depot divination. It's crazy, my friends. Absolutely crazy. Brits asks, do the guides, oh my goodness, let me try that again. Do you and the guides have any messages for me today? Let's find out, my dear. Let's find out, Brits. Do the guides have any messages for Brits today? Let's find out. Let's find out. Ooh, the deck is thinking. Yes, we have, let's see. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm hearing grab the bottom card too, so here's the bottom card. Yeah, that makes sense, okay. Here we go. This is your color swatch, Brits. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little fun one. Hey, gorgeous, how's your day? Hello, Flamey. Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. We are doing some readings with, you guessed it, paint swatches from Home Depot. It's a little wild. Never seen anything like this before, so I hope you enjoy the novelty of it. So I'm hearing for you, Brits, caffeine. You need some coffee. And if it's not like literal coffee, okay, I need you to find something that awakens yourself, that makes you productive. And it's not necessarily productive in the sense of like a capitalism way. It's productive in the sense of like, are you taking steps towards your purpose? Do you feel like you're worthy of your dreams? Start there. Start there. The guides want you to start there and take a time out. The guardians want you to take a time out to focus on building that internal caffeine, that energy. You need this energy source, right? They want you to take a time out and enjoy a cup of coffee. When was the last time you put your phone down? When was the last time you had a social media detox? When was the last time you touched some grass? And I don't mean that in a mean way. I don't. I do not. I mean it in the most honest way. I mean it in the most honest way. Okay. Alice, if you want to hear about God, tune in tomorrow. We're going to be reading the Quran from starting at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Quran class. So if you'd like to talk about God with me and the hatchlings, we will be there then. But if you want a reading from God, I can do that for you too. It says, I want one. Okay, Crossbow, we'll get you next. Okay, so that's kind of like really what's most important, okay, is taking that time out and really kind of creating some sort of ritual for you to tune in and tap in with yourself, right? That enables you to feel energetic again, right? It's about pouring energy into yourself. And I'm hearing the key to that is focusing on your intrigue. I need a detox in nature. Find my abundant caffeine source. Exactly. Get curious. That's why we have intrigue here, right? Like, it's about getting curious about how you can get better. It's about getting curious on how you can have more energy. It's about getting curious on how you can connect with yourself. How can you take a time out and make it actually matter for you? You know? Because it's really ultimately important for you at the end of the day to realize that no one's coming to save you. It's hard, I know. But you already have everything you need in order to make that life for yourself, to find that abundant caffeine source. And lastly, the bottom of the deck said absolute zero. Your guides want you to start from scratch. Your guides want you to start over again. They want you to go back to the basics. They want you to ask yourself, what is it that I want to be? Do I like where I'm at? Do I want to change anything about me? Am I proud of my progress? Because if the answer is no, scrap it and start at absolute zero. Welcome, Ashley Michelle, my love, to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Reset, exactly. Exactly. Hit the reset button. That's a great thing. So many people are scared of that reset button. But when you start from absolute zero, you rebirth yourself every single time. I'm going to say that again. When you rebirth yourself, you win every single time. I actually thought a loop started, LOL. That's funny. Great actors. Oh, you guys are so fun. I will try to be here. Yay, Alice. Yay. And I just want everybody to know here in the chat that just because I'm a witch who loves God doesn't mean I'm going to judge you if you don't love God. Okay? We have room for everybody on this channel. All right? It's for every human being of any faith to come and have a discussion about how all of world religion, all of faith of humanity intersects with each other. Where do our belief systems meet in the middle? That's what we come to this channel to discuss. Okay? So don't ever forget that the power is in your hands, my dear. Find that source of energy. Take that time out. Get curious about your life and start over. You are going to do just fine. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay? Which religion are you? All of them! Wahahaha! Okay. But anyway, no, I'm serious. All right? I am so grateful for the technology to bring us together. Absolutely. God bless the technology, honestly. Woo! Yeah, it's truly, truly, truly. I'm atheist, Zinky. I love God. After all, he is our heavenly Father. If you view him that way, that's beautiful. I personally view God as above all of that. It's just my perspective, right? Everybody is entitled to their perspective and experience of God. Okay? All of them? That is nothing. Yes, it is, Zinky. It's called omnimism. I hope you check it out. I'm a Christian. Oh, welcome. It's so happy to have you here, my dear. Shout out to Jesus, peace be upon him. We love Jesus on this channel, if you are new here. We have all the time in the world for Jesus. One of the most incredible human beings ever. And we also love God. So Christians are more than welcome here. But anyway, that is what I got for you, my dear. I hope that it helps. I hope that it helps. It says atheist. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. It says, am also on paper, but never really got into it. Interesting, Alice. That is all good. That is all good. And also, yeah, atheists are welcome here too. You know, at the end of the day, my videos are honestly like just like entertainment for some people. Like actually, like some people literally just watch my videos because they think I'm a trash fire. And honestly, thanks for the engagement. Like honestly, like you can think whatever you want about me. I'm just here to share the magic of dragons and share my faith and perspective. So maybe you can be exposed to just the possibilities of the world you live in. So you really believe Zeus? Oh God, okay. Zinky. It's funny you mention that because I support Zeus slander. I actually hate Zeus. All religions, no. They got me. Zinky got me. Help. What do I do? Help. Help. I don't like Zeus. Help. Help. It's not all the religions. But I do work with a lot of the like Hellenic pantheon, right? Delicious. Delicious. Such a good word. However, one of my favorite gods is a Norse god. Thor, because he represents what an honorable warrior he is and what benevolence is. Yes! I love Thor. He's so amazing. Shout out to Thor. But yeah, we support Zeus slander, okay? Zeus when women spawn. I hate Zeus. Yeah, he's a rapist. Okay! Who said that? Was it me? I didn't say it. Zeus is a cheap knockoff of Thor. Yep. Yep. I don't like Zeus. I don't either, Zinky. You and I are gonna get along. You and I are gonna get along. Thanks. No, for real, dude. Fuck Zeus, man. We have no space for him on this channel. But I will say, I don't judge people who work with him. I don't. I'm not. Why are you on YouTube, my friend? I'm not even 16. Why are you here? Why? This is an adult chat. This is not for kids. I marked it, not for kids. Anyway, no, but we seriously welcome everybody on this channel. Seriously, just my content isn't for kids. I hope everybody knows that. I hope everybody knows that. But anyway, I am going. Oh, sorry, I'll leave. Oh, you don't have to leave, but I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful being on the internet when you're that young. Okay? I started this channel when I was literally like 12. 12? I started YouTube when I was 12. And I should not have been online. making content as a kid. That was not a good idea, but we didn't have any parental supervision. Yeah, it was great. None at all. We were an experiment, unfortunately. I believe God and Jesus. Much love to you, Zinky. No complaining, Zinky, when you're here. Yeah, no complaining at all. No worries. What happens here stays here. Indubitably. Indubitably. Thanks for the likes, Ashley. I adore you. But I'm going to pull a card for the collective. We have one so far. Just kind of an intuitive message. Bruh. Bruh, that just destroyed my face. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here is what I got. Oof. So freaking valid. So valid this one is. Okay. This is our little collective reading right now. First, we have to reserve our emotions again. This has been coming up a lot today. I need you guys to reserve your opinions, reserve your judgments. I need you to reserve your hate and reserve your confusion and keep it to yourself. Because when we spread our hate, when we spread our confusion, when we spread our ignorance, people lose their lives. All we need to do is literally sit within ourselves and tap in to God, tap into our dragons, tap into our ancestors, our deities, whatever it looks like for you. You know, because you have to understand that ultimately people want to take away your energy. People want you to feel like you have to depend on them for literally your perspective on God, your perspective on magic. You know, they want you to be dependent on them, but you have to reserve the right. I'm hearing reserve the right to define your reality and start from absolute zero. Absolute zero. Okay? What does that mean? From square one or zero. Like literally from the beginning. And realize that zero is actually kind of a magical number. Not every single culture even has the concept of zero. That is how magical it is, okay? That is how kind of elusive it is, right? Zero means nothing and everything at the same time. My house is water. Zinky, I hope you're okay. My water pipe just exploded. Oh my gosh, please go call a plumber. That's crazy. I hope you're okay, Zinky. That's so scary. Are you able to do a reading from someone's guardian dragon if they ask for example? Let's say I have a guardian dragon and can't see him nor hear. Are you able to use tarot to help us communicate with them? Yes, I can, Gabriel. I've been working very long, my whole life, to be able to do this. But I cannot tap in unless I have your consent. That is the only key here. The only key. They will not give us access unless you give consent. Okay? I'm also hearing no more drama. In the sense of like, stop telling people that there's only one way to practice something. Stop telling people that there's only one way to believe. Stop telling people that there's only one way to be faithful. No more drama. Stop listening to people who fearmonger. Stop listening to people who send messages of criticism, of judgment, of negativity. Start listening to people who are spreading positivity, who are spreading connection, who are spreading curiosity and compassion. That is what matters. No more drama. No more drama. My dad just died. What do you mean? Are you okay, Ziki? Wishing you the best. I hope you're okay, and I'm sorry for your loss. I wish there was something I can do, but please, there's nothing I can do. Please just call 911, honestly. I'm hearing, go back to nature. All of us desperately need nature. We desperately need to breathe air. We need to see the sun with our eyes. Not through a screen, not through a window, not through glasses. With our eyes, okay? Get back into nature. Find yourself a spot outside that you can tap in with. And remember that spring is coming. And let it glow. Life is returning. And it's going to be returning to you. Okay? There's so much that is still waiting for you to experience and explore. And you're just not going to get there if you're focused on the drama. You're not going to get there if you're focused on spreading your energy around too thin. You're not going to get there if you don't start from the beginning and remind yourself what's actually the most important thing for you. What makes you feel happy? Makes you feel alive. That is what matters. So thank you so much for letting me do that reading, my friends. I feel like that was a really good, solid, what's the word? General reading. But Gabriel asks, whoop, so can you do a reading from my guardian dragon, please? Because I want to know if mine has a message for me, of course. With the dragon egg, cleanse the deck for Gabriel for the dragon guardian. Gabriel's guardian, may we please come through the cards for messages that they might need. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Okay, I think they said one more shuffle. One more. There we go. Oh, they said bottom card too. Okay. Woo, okay. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh, this is great. This is great. Okay, here we go. So your dragon guardian wants you to know that it's time to move. Here's the color swatch, by the way. Really beautiful variety. But Gabriel, I need you to know that it's time to move into the spotlight. That doesn't necessarily mean move on a stage. It just means take the initiative to be observed. Stop hiding yourself. Your guardian wants you to know that you have nothing to hide. Okay? Your guardians want you to know that it's not so serious. You don't have to like place such rigorous boundaries and expectations on yourself. Your dragons want you to know, or your guardian wants you to know specifically, that it's okay to be in the spotlight. It's safe to be perceived. It's safe to speak your mind. It's safe to shine. Okay? Your guardian is saying you could use a little more vanity, which I think is really funny because, like, are you proud of yourself? Your guardian is saying not vanity in the sense of being full of yourself, but vanity in the sense of complimenting yourself, praising yourself for the challenges you've overcome, and especially knowing that you've earned your seat at the table with where you're at in life. Okay? Sorry, we're back. Gabriel, we love Gabriel. Tell him I say hi. Draconian says hi. OMFG, the Azuzu account just found me. Yes, let's do it. But seriously, vanity. It's time to allow yourself to be like, yeah, I am the shit. It's time to allow yourself to be like, yeah, I have the best seat in the house. Gabriel, it's time. Your dragons want you to know that you are the GOAT. Start acting like it. I love that. You are the GOAT. Start acting like it. Okay? Allow yourself to embrace the glow of new life. Okay? With spring glow. We'll get you next, crossbow. Okay? It's so important for you to understand your guardian needs you to breathe life into yourself every day. Mr. Biggs, what's up, Shadi? Much love from Saudi Arabia. Oh, that's so sweet. Shout out to Saudi Arabia being an absolutely beautiful, stunning country. Okay? Shout out to the Kaaba. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful place. All right? No, you are the GOAT. Oh, you're so sweet, all about Genesis. So please, 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 please know that it's your turn to embrace this new life, this new glow. But you can't get there unless you have a little vanity. Okay? Your dragons really want you to know that it's time for you to be yourself. And when you choose that, it's going to cause an inferno around you. But your job is to not care. Your job is to stay the course. Stay confident in who you are anyway. Keep pouring life into yourself anyway. And remember that even if people are angry about your changes, are angry about you stepping up for yourself, are angry about, what's the word? Are angry about how you care for yourself, let them burn. Let them burn. And when it gets too much, When you feel overwhelmed, take a time out. Take a time out. Tell Gabriel that Apep tells him, you are the sun, start shining. Exactly. That's for you, Gabriel. You know? So take that time out when you need it, my dear. Wait, we get to ask for readings, right? Yes, Bones. These are free readings today with color swatches from Home Depot. It's kind of random, but we're having a lot of fun. So thank you so much for letting me read for you, my dears. Thank you for letting me read for you. I had so much fun. And honestly, shout out to you for letting me tap into your dragons, my dear. Can I ask one? Of course, Bones. I will get to you after we get to crossbow. It says, I'm not a miner, by the way. This is my childhood account. No, that's fair. What mine say, sister? Let's see. What does Crossbow's Guardian say? Let us know. Let us know. Here we go. All right. All right, all right. Aw, this is so cute. These are your colors. Okay. I'll get you next, Bones. So here, tell Gabriel I say hi. Gabriel the Draconian says hi about 1 million times, and so does Apep. Keep shining, bestie. Okay. But first we have for you, Crossbow, you are the blueprint. Did you forget you're awesome? Like, dude, why? Like, do you know how much you've been through just to even make it to this moment? Just to even be able to enjoy the live stream? You are the moment, bestie. You are the blueprint, bestie. You are the real deal, bestie. Why do you deny it? You look for everything. You look for a path outside of you. You look for the blueprint outside of you, but it is right here. Listen. Hi there. Draconian Gabriel says hi. Okay? Crossbow, you are literally the blueprint in your life. When you feel lost, when you feel like you don't know where to go, turn the lights off. Close your eyes. Blackout. In the sense of like, we sometimes have to close our eyes to be able to see. We sometimes have to turn the light off to see where the light shines. Okay? And I need you more than anything to understand that when you focus on tapping into the darkness within you and remember the blueprint that is written on your heart, that is what's going to create that paradise, the paradise sky. That's what's going to open up the sky and rain down miracles for you. But it only happens if you stop looking for the blueprint outside of yourself. When you stop being afraid of the darkness within you and go into it. What are the colors in the deck for Dragonfather today? I would love to pull one for you. You know? That is the part. I figured I'd switch to this side of the field, by the way. Same guy from YouTube. Yay, Gabriel. Shout out to you on TikTok now. That's fun. Okay? So that's what I'm hearing for you, my dear Crossbow. I hope that it helps. But next we have Bones on the list. All right, Bones. We're going to do Bones reading. Amen, sister. Hells yeah. I'm wishing you the best, Crossbow. You got this. We're going to do Bones, then we're going to do my dad, and then we're going to do Alice. And then if we get any questions here on the TikTok world, we'll add you guys to the list next. Okay. All right. So for Bones, Guardians, my dears. What do we need to know for Bones? What do you have to say for the Bones? What do you have to say for the Bones? I'm hearing one more. There we go. There we go. Okay. I love this card. Okay. Here is the colors I got for you, Bones. Really pretty. I love this color combination. Gorgeous color combinations tonight. If anyone needs color combo ideas, this is the deck for you. Okay, you need the darkness to appreciate light. Yes, Draconian, so very true. Okay, flirt alert. Flirt alert, Bones. Flirt alert. Is love in the air for you, dear? Are people flirting with you? Are you flirting with other people? Are you flirting with a new idea? Are you flirting with a new path? Are you flirting with the concept of changing your life? I'm hearing lean into that shit. okay? And go hard. Go hard. Flirt with destiny. And don't be afraid. And we also have hot gossip. I'm hearing flirt with your destiny. And when you do that, people are gonna have shit to say. Let them. Let them gossip about you, bestie. Let them gossip about you, because guess what? Who cares what anyone has to say? Step one in this life is knowing whose opinions matter. Are the people gossiping about you even worthy of making a judgment on you? Are they even worthy of giving you an opinion? Because 9 times, actually 25,000 times out of 0, it's never. The people who literally gossip about you are doing that because it's the only way you can get close to their energy, to your energy. They gossip about you so you literally, they can tap into that, right? So important. So important. We have adventurist. Okay? I'm hearing that it's time to take a leap of faith. Put your faith in yourself, flirt with destiny, and start a new adventure. Start a new adventure. I need my walls to be that red. Isn't it beautiful? It's such a beautiful red. No, but seriously. Take that adventure. Take that literal leap of faith. Literal leap of faith, okay? Because you need it. If you don't take that adventure, you'll never find out who you truly are. You'll never be able to really embrace your destiny. And last, we have audition. I'm hearing audition for your dreams. Audition for the path that you want to walk. Audition for the life that you feel like you are unworthy of, because you are worthy. Every time you are worthy. Because it is your birthright to live your dreams. Don't forget that. We come to this earth to have fun. We come to this earth to explore. And we come to this earth for a test, to grow. So take that adventure, you know, flirt with your destiny, and let people gossip about you for it. Okay? Who gives a shit what they say? Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and some are shitty. Not your mess. Exactly. Exactly. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. Everyone. Everybody. And all of them are irrelevant unless you choose to believe them or give them relevance to you. And you usually shouldn't. I don't recommend listening to people's opinions. It usually makes you feel like shit about yourself. So my dad asks, what are the colors? Guardians. What colors are my dad today? Or what are my dad's colors today? That made no sense. Okay. Let us find out, Dad. Ooh, you got a lot of colors, actually. Oh, there's no way I can read that many. Okay, they said try again. The whole deck came out. You're the rainbow, Dad. Anyway, here we go. So, okay. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. They're saying the bottom of the deck too for my, yep, that makes sense. Okay. Let me just set these up. Here are your colors, Dad. A lot of colors jumped out for my dad. Shout out to my dad. Okay, so first, the Guardians are saying you're afraid of having a good mood. When was the last time, Dad, you allowed yourself to just be excited? To just allow yourself to kind of like lose yourself in your joy. The Guardians are saying this is so important for you to feel whole. To feel like you're not losing. There's a sense of like it being over, but it's not over. It's just a matter of embracing your joy, right? Like when we have a life that's really hard, when we've been through a lot of like judgment, a lot of abuse, a lot of just dark shit in our lives, when we've been consistently rejected, or when we've consistently rejected ourselves, we struggle. Of course, as a laserist, as a rainbow. Yes, Dad, you are the rainbow, for real. But like, don't be afraid to like have a rainbow mood, okay? Why as a laserist would you want to have the mood of darkness when you could have the mood of the light instead? Because as a laserist, you're tapped into both sides of that coin, right, Dad? You're tapped into the darkness and you're tapped into the light, but you have to pick and choose how to balance yourself, right? So the next one, the Guardians are saying audition for something, in the sense of like, you need to try something new. You need to push yourself in a direction where you, what's the word? Challenge yourself. It's time to challenge yourself in the sense of doing something that makes you joy, trying a new skill. It's about, you know, even if that means like endeavoring to just clean your space, or endeavoring to, you know, make a song, or endeavoring to read a book, or endeavoring to, you know, anything really. It could literally be anything, even getting a journal and keeping a journal, whatever that might be. Audition, because a laserist is a Lucifer. I hope you guys know my dad is the coolest person in the world. Okay? My dad is literally so cool, you don't even know, all right? Cheers, Dragonfather. Emily says, shout out to Azura's dad for being open and awesome. Fun fact, actually really awesome fact, my dad was the first one to support me in my path with witchcraft and magic. We love you, Dad. But anyway, we also have, you gotta audition for something new. Try something new, right? It could literally be baking, like something as simple as baking, okay? It's literally doodling, anything. You need to take some time to do something new. Challenge yourself, right? And then we also have Mermaid Sea. I'm hearing it's time to literally throw yourself in the water. Throw yourself into the deep end, knowing that the mermaids will be there to play, to create the magic. You're never alone, Dad. You're never alone. You are so much more loved than you think. Do you love yourself? Do you fear the waters within your heart? Do you fear the darkness? Because you shouldn't, Mr. Laser Dude. You're nailing all the things I'm getting into. Hell yeah, Dad. I'm hearing that it's really important for you to explore these, what's it called? Explore these waters, these uncharted waters, and audition to, you know, be the sailor of a new ship. And that's what's going to bring you a good mood. Next, we have Spring Glow, which just basically means it's time to pour life back into yourself, right? Like, if we're not growing, we're dying. Okay, the Guardians really want you to focus on what can you do every single day to keep growing. Because if we stay sat in one place the whole time, if we stay stuck in bed, if we stay stuck in the same spot, we're dying. But if we, even if we're in that same spot, right? Even if we're in, like, what's it called? Even if we struggle to get out of bed, even if we struggle to stand up, even if we struggle to do the literal simplest of things like cleaning ourselves, keeping ourselves clean, know that there's always an opportunity every single day for you to breathe life into yourself. And when you focus on that, when you focus on breathing life into yourself, and you focus on diving into those waters that scare you and being magical motherfucker anyway, and you focus on taking that chance, that leap of faith to literally audition for something new and enabling yourself to have a good mood, to be joyful, and to not judge your joy, that's going to give you epiphanies about life. That's going to open your mind to new possibilities that you could never have even imagined. And age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. That is the ultimate epiphany, is that it doesn't matter where you're at in your life. You can always have your dreams right now. And lastly, we have Dragonfly. Okay? Last, we have Dragonfly. It's really true. Okay? It's really true. It says, I'm hearing like trust in, if you're not familiar with Dragonfly, what's it called? If you're not familiar with Dragonfly symbolism and like mythology, I guess, dragonflies are known as messengers to the universe, right? We literally, like, dragonflies bring our prayers, bring our wishes, and bring our needs directly to source, whatever that looks like for you. And it doesn't matter who you believe in, right? Like, the dragonflies will bring your messages, like, expedite it, basically. I got some pretty Aquarius-like cards. Yeah, you did, Dad. That's very true. I'm hearing that also allow yourself to be the dragonfly. in the sense that like dragonflies, they go their whole lives transforming into a dragonfly. They spend all of this time transformed into a dragonfly, and once they are finally a dragonfly, they don't last long. There's beauty in this. Realize that life is short, but you can change your experience at any time. You can choose to fill your moments with magic at any time, and you don't need me to do it. Because Dad, the magic is within you too. I wouldn't be half the cool kid I am without you, Dad. For real. So don't ever forget. Like literally, this reading, Dad, is telling me that like the car, like the what's the word? The reins are in your hands, right? The reins are in your hands, Dad. So thank you for letting me read for you. I love you, Dad. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I know we had another question. Hold on. Was Jesus as real as God is? Jesus, as I understand it, was a prophet of Allah. Peace be upon him. Excuse me. It says, I know we had one more person ask for a reading. I remember. I just don't remember their name. Alice. Yes. Alice asks, could you do a guardian dragon reading for me, please? Of course. Of course I can. Thanks, sweetheart. Of course, Dad. I love you. I love you so much. There we go. All right. Thanks, Crossbow. Hell yeah. Shout out to the dad for raising this cool of a person. Oh, thanks, Crossbow. Yeah, honestly. It was always my dad who was supporting the magic. My mom, always confused. But anyway, Mom supported us for other things, but Dad is the magical one. Anyway. Cleansing the deck for Alice. How did you get into dragonflies mythology? It kind of just happened upon me, actually. I think one day it just kind of came across my For You page, I think. Because I've just, like, always been really tapped into, what's it called? I've been really tapped into, what's the word? Dragons, right? Dragonflies just naturally come up. You know what I mean? Just naturally come up. Was Jesus actually the son of God? No, Gabriel. Jesus was a prophet of Allah. Peace be upon him. He was a messenger spreading God's message as I understand it, according to my research, right? I'm not going off of my beliefs. I'm literally going off of what I've researched. Are dragons temperamental? Blades, arts, and crafts? Yes, some are very moody and temperamental. One of my dragon guardians, Pickle Chips, that's his nickname for the channel, because I can't share with you his real name. But he is a freaking troll, okay? And he is really temperamental, but we also have dragons, like, I have a dragon guardian who's an angel dragon who's just an absolute sweetheart and, like, never could lose their temper at me. So they're individuals just like we are. So don't ever forget. Or in the same way that we're all children of God. Oh, yeah, Rebel, I love that. We're all children of God. So in that way, Jesus was a child of God. But he's not, like, the son of God, if that makes sense. God is above family. It's above anyone, any comparison, any partners associated to him, as I understand it. But anyway, let's see. How did you get, oh, hold on. I lost your question again, my dear Alice. I'm going back to read it. Okay. Can you do a Dragon Guardian reading for me? I knew it was Dragon Guardians. Okay. Dragon Guardian reading. For Alex, let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Woohoo! Fun. I can't read all those. No. They're jumping at us. Beware the cards, they jump. Okay. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. Okay, my dear. These are really fun colors. Oh no! Oh no, my phone's gonna die. Hold on. I have to plug it in or we're gonna lose the stream. Please bear with us, my friends. Please bear with us, my friends. Okay, I gotta get this thing to stand again. Awesome, okay. So here are the colors I got for you, my dear. My dear Alice. Here we go. It says positive energy is number 1. The dragons need you to understand that your positive energy affects you far more than you realize. And it also is intoxicating, right? And it might be hard to have this positive energy sometimes, but also it's not about forcing yourself to be like perfectly positive all the time. It's just knowing how to utilize positive energy, a positive outlook, a, you know, looking at the silver lining type of mentality for your benefit. For your benefit. Okay? And I'm also, we got this sizzling sunset. I'm hearing that the dragons want you to watch the sunset, because where the sky meets the dragons is where they join us. That's where we find them. If Pickle Chips is ever in a bad mood, just lighten him up by calling him Chickle Pips. He won't be able to help smiling and getting a good feeling. I should only call him Chickle Pips. Honestly, Dad. I should only call him Chickle Pips. That's the best. But for real, like Alice, the dragons want you to know that it's the sunset that really like moves you. The dragons are telling me that it's the sunset that's always made you question about magic, or just find a sense of awe, right? Like, remember where your sense of awe comes from is what the guardians are ultimately telling me for you. And lastly, the dragons want you to know that you're the crown jewel. Again, this has also been coming through a lot, right? Like, we are the prize. This body, this existence, this life is the jewel, is the crown jewel. What's the time for the Quran reading? Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right? Today, what is today? Is today Thursday? If today is Thursday, okay. I actually don't know the day. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday, but every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's when we do lives for the Quran reading. So I'll be here. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, guys, for that. But yeah, dude, like, Alice, please know that the dragons want you to know that you are the crown jewel that they hoard. It's really sweet. I'm gonna say that again. Alice, the dragons want you to know that you are the crown jewel that they hoard. Well, that's beautiful and wholesome and amazing. I love that. Welcome, Red, to your daily dose of Dragon Feather. We are doing paint swatch readings from Home Depot because I had a crazy idea one day. One life, an eternity in the void. Exactly. Exactly. Remember that you are the one, bestie. You are the moment. That's what I'm hearing, Alice. The dragons are saying you are the moment. Don't forget it. Okay, now this is a real spooky synchronicity. Oh my goodness, how? Hello, beautiful, welcome. Good to see you. But anyway, we are doing free readings, so if you have a question, Red, just let us know and we'll pull for you. So, welcome, Patrick. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to Daily Dose of Dragon Feather. So happy to have you here. Let's see. Yes, tomorrow at 9 for my Eastern peeps. Yes, exactly. It says, I live in England, so today is Friday, and it is 3 a.m. That's crazy, Gabriel. I hope you are doing well. Would be interesting for me, because I used to be Muslim. Oh, really, Crossbow? Well, we love Islam on this channel. We do. My dragon guardians tell me that I am supposed to study the Abrahamic faiths and religions right now, so that's why we're doing our read-through of the Quran. So you're definitely going to want to tune into that one. You're definitely going to want to tune into that one. I tapped on the live and you say, Alice, that's amazing! Into a specific sentence. Oh, that's amazing. By the way, hello to the other Alice. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Like, one of your videos showed up, but like in the middle of it somehow. Interesting. That's interesting. I love it. Well, it's really awesome to have you here, my dear. Really, really awesome to have you here. We are honestly just kind of waiting for the construction to be done downstairs. They are painting the bathroom and finishing it up. So I'm just kind of up here doing the readings, you know, just doing the readings, having a time of our lives, my friends. We're just having some fun, having some biscuits and gravy, if you know what I mean. Biscuits and gravy, okay? But anyway, that's just all I'm trying to tell you guys right now. Like, ultimately, the dragons are really just telling me that it's like all about you guys remembering your worth, you guys remembering that the present is a gift, okay? Remembering that you always have a choice at changing your life. You always have a choice at being a different person. And you always have a choice, no matter how old you are, to make the best of your life, right? That is not fun, especially if you have to sleep through that. True, I hear you. I hear you, my dear. By the way, hello to the other Alice, yes. Crystal spheres are all over my room now. Dude, I love crystal spheres, but The eggs.
The eggs! We are obsessed.
Okay, anyway.
The forbidden eggs.
But anyway, honestly, I'm gonna take like a quick 5-minute break. My legs are like
Aching really bad.
I've been sitting on the floor for so long. I've never asked anything on a live. I usually go live myself. How do your lives work? Oh, thanks for the follow, my dear. We just do free readings from time to time here. So all you gotta do is ask a question and I'll pull cards for you. You can ask basically any, for any deity, anything like that. I have been practicing witchcraft for way too long. Way too long. So I am more than happy to tune in to whatever you wish. The eggs were where it's at. I have a jade one. Oh my gosh, I would love a jade one. I love eggs so much. This one's a chrysocolla egg. It's chrysocolla and it's so pretty. Like what? It's a little hard to see its true color over here on TikTok because of the filter I have, but oh, you go live too? That's really cool, Red. I'm gonna have to follow you if I'm not followed already. Hecate and Lilith are manifesting themselves hard these days. That sounds good. Let's get a reading from Hecate and Lilith. My selenite egg broke, rip. Oh no, that means it hatched. Do you have a selenite dragon now? Where are you from?
Narnia. I'm from Narnia.
All right, Hecate and Lilith, let us know what Red needs to hear these days. Red, did you see that? Did you see how I just got absolutely accosted by the deck? Dear goodness me. Dear goodness me. They all were just like... Okay. Oh, this is totally a Hecate and Lilith reading. Ooh! Ooh! I'm gonna cry. I'm not ready. You're not ready. None of us are ready. This one's so good. This one might be one of the best readings of the day. Okay, ready? A dual reading from Lilith and Hecate herself. Ready? Ready? Let's find out. Eggs do hatch. It's true. It is true. All right, so first we have sweet and sour. Obviously, why are you giving your sugar to people who don't deserve it? And why are you giving your sass and sourness to people who don't deserve it? Swap it. Hecate and Lilith are telling me swap it. Give sugar to people who love you, who treat you well. And give your sour shit and sass to people who step to you in the wrong way. I'm hearing Lilith is like, it's time to check their ass. Why are you afraid? Were you ever hurt for speaking up? Be sweet and sour. They're saying be vain. Build up your ego. Remind yourself that you are on fire. You have the best seat in the house, Red. You have the best seat in the house. And Lilith and Hecate want you to know that it is time for you to literally put yourself on that pedestal. They are tired, girlfriend. They are tired. They're literally like, they want to take your shit and go like that to you. They're like, stop. Full stop. Remember, you are a goddess. You are a goddess. The fuck out of here with that small shit. The fuck out of here with that humble shit. No. Humble other people with how much you love yourself. The fuck are you doing? It's time to rise and shine. Rise and shine, Red. How long have you been dreaming of this life where you sparkle? How long have you been dreaming of this life where you literally feel like you are on the path to glory? How long have you been feeling like you are suppressed, depressed, oppressed, all of the pressed? You're so pressed. Let yourself rise and shine. They're saying, don't be afraid of the color yellow, right? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Okay? Stop being afraid of the color yellow, whatever that means for you. I don't know what that means, but honestly, I need that vibe too. You know? Because you have to understand. You have to understand that this life was meant for you, or you would not be you. That makes complete sense though. But it's true. It's true. They're saying flirt alert. Red, you're a hottie. Ooh, the world literally swoons for you, bitch. Like, stop ever doubting that. You are the moment. Literally, Red. You are the moment. You are literally the icon in your world. Okay? Like, let life flirt with you. Flirt with your destiny. Flirt with your magic. Flirt with the possibility of being the best you could have ever been. Hecate and Lilith said, it's time. It's time. It's time to literally take off the chains, take off the brakes, take off the safety wheels, and go as fast as you motherfucking can. Go as fast as you motherfucking can. And every single time you feel scared, every single time you feel like you're not good enough, every single time you feel like you might lose this battle, remember you are cherished. Remember you are cherished. I need you to remember that Hecate and Lilith love you, bitch. Bitch. No, seriously, they adore you. They have so much faith in you and they just want to see you win. Hecate and Lilith said the best offering you can give them is by winning. Hecate and Lilith said the best offering you can give them is by showing up in your authenticity just exactly as you are and never ever looking back. They're saying look at the bottom of the deck too. You're meant to be in the spotlight, Red. You're meant to be in the spotlight. You're an icon. You're the moment. You're the queen. We love you. And so do they. Don't be afraid of that spotlight. It's meant for you. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you from Hecate and Lilith. I'm wishing you the best, Red. You are literally such a star. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. It's always, always lovely to read for you. But anyway, that one was really intense. But as it is, Hecate and Lilith readings are always so spicy. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Remember, don't be afraid of yellow. Okay, Red? That's just funny to me because your name. I don't know, that's really silly to my brain. How do you get good at clairaudience? Gabriel, you have to practice, right? Some people are naturally gifted, don't get me wrong, right? Some people are naturally gifted. Too much energy in this readings. Dude, I know, Alice, it's literally crazy. I'm bawling my eyes out and smiling at the same time. Yay! Don't be afraid to cry. Your tears transform you, okay? They rebirth you, okay? Keep shining, Red. Exactly. Emily, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. But seriously, like people are so afraid to cry. They're so afraid to just sit in their raw feelings. Don't be afraid to sit in your raw feelings. Is that how you keep hearing deities talking to you? Yeah, so like I've worked, repetition is the mother of all skill. Hell yes, Dad. You're the one who taught me that as a little kiddo. But for real, like I've been working with deities for almost 2 decades. I've been working with dragons for longer than the deities, right? And all I have to say is that it takes time and practice, and only like within the past like 2 years, I want to say, I've really felt like I've like reached that like fluidity within my practice where like I have the faith, I have the trust, I have the repetition, I have the, you know, the order of operations, if you will. And it would not have, I would not have gotten to this point of being able to identify which entity I'm talking to or identify which message is coming from who if I literally didn't take the time. Sometimes every single day I would dedicate 16, 20 plus hours to researching different deities, to researching different methods of contacting them, to research different signs, to research the mythology and the cultural context and all that, okay? You know what's funny, SW? My dad's literally in the chat right now. Dad, do you see this? Do you see this shit? Shout out to my dad, literally supporting me in this live right now. Okay, so for real, like, I need everybody to understand that, like, the reason why witchcraft isn't a religion is because it is a practice. It is an art form. Bye, LOL. Thank you, Rebel Child. I love you. Persephone Rose, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Love your live. So happy I caught you here. OMG, I just got fluid with Hecate. Yay! Congrats to Dad for making such a stellar being. Oh my gosh, Red, you're so sweet. Dude, Dad, you're getting all the praise. Like, shout out to Dragonfather. We love him. Okay. But anyway, with Hecate, all I'm gonna say is that she's like really transformed my life. Like, I used to live at like basically a castle for Hecate, and honestly, I should just make a video about this and share my time when I literally lived with a coven that like was dedicated to Hecate. Dad, do you remember with Renee? Yeah, that coven was like dedicated to Hecate. What? Like literally the majority of our like circles were for Hecate. So that blows me away. But like I definitely really should make a video about my time in that coven and just all that I learned about Hecate, because she, out of all of the deities that I work with, I have the most experience with Hecate. That is also why I have this tattoo. It's for Hecate. Okay? The triple goddess for Hecate. It's very neo-pagan. I hate that word, but it's true. I definitely connect with the triple goddess aspect of Hecate. Yes, please, I love that. Hell yeah. After the Quran class, we will do that one. After the Quran class, we will do that one. Well, basically, I'll probably call it the, I'll probably call the stream Hecate's Crossroad Castle. So, or Hecate's Coven Crossroad Castle. Too many C's. We love alliteration. It's the best. Thanks for all the helpful info. Of course. Of course, of course. Hashtag facts. No, for real. Thank you for the dragon crown. Oh my god. Thank you, Ren. You just made my whole day. I love the dragon crown so much. Okay. Just screaming on the inside. Mom did all the hard work baking AZURA to perfection, Dad. You're not wrong. Shout out to my mom. I did not know about that, Renee. I did not know that about Renee. Yeah, so like that entire like community was mostly dedicated towards Hecate. We worked with different deities for like different Sabbats and stuff, like depending on whatever. Oh, thanks for the follow, Bonita. I appreciate it. You made my night, so I thought I'd share some love. You're so sweet. I don't know what to do. Thank you so much for the follow. You guys are so sweet. I adore every one of you guys. Making my night right now. I got my dragonfly before learning about the fairy dragon symbolism. That's crazy. Yeah, my dragon guardians tell me that dragonflies are named incorrectly. Actually, it's really crazy. My dragon guardians literally tell me that dragonflies should be called dragon fairies. What? What do you mean they should be called dragon fairies?
What do you mean?
Like, it blows me away. Like, they're real life dragonfae is what they tell me. I'm like, what? They're like, they're the only ones that are truly embodying the dragonfae energy. And I'm just like, bro, we all need the dragonflies in our lives. We all need it in our lives. It's so, so special. I did not know that. I solely call them that now. Dude, hell yeah, same. I love them so much. It was interesting going to that coven with you. Yeah, it was, dude. Especially as a kid. You know, it was like so, like such a pivotal part of my craft, Dad. Like that, my time there taught me so much about magic that I like literally could never have learned online or in a book. Like there's just certain things that you have to experience in order to understand. Do you know what I mean? Like there's just some things that you have to experience in order to understand. And that is one of them. That is one of them. You know, like sometimes when it comes to witchcraft, when it comes to, I will die on this hill, by the way, when it comes to working with deities and dragons and ancestors and magic and witchcraft and all of that, experience is king. You can read books for your whole life and you will never understand magic. unless you start to practice, unless you take that action and just try. Just try. All I gotta do is try. I know, it can be very scary. Make sure you do your research. Okay? But you just gotta try. You actually lived there for a bit. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I definitely gotta do a video about it because I just have so much to talk about from my time there. It was literally a castle. Like, it literally looked like a castle. If you don't believe me, I will show you next time. Tomorrow is our Quran class, so it won't be the next stream, but it'll be the stream after that. We will talk about Hecate's Crossroad Castle that I attended, or the coven. Hecate's coven at the Crossroad Castle, you know? So it was incredible, incredible experience. And while we did focus on mostly Hecate, it wasn't the only goddess that we worked with. So at what time do you stream? Red, it's just kind of random for the most part. We have a few scheduled streams, but we also have just some random streams too. Right now, our only real scheduled streams are Quran class, which is every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I try to stream about 3 to 5 times a week if I can. Feel like she guided me here to tell you that so you could be reminded to do that. Oh, thank you, Persephone. I cannot wait. Oh, Pacific Standard Time. I live in LA, so whatever time zone that is. Pacific Standard Time, yeah. So LA time, for those of you guys who are wondering. I stopped practicing ceremonial magic because I get scared of losing control. Now I try to feel magic from my life, but I feel FOMO. You know, here's the thing. When it comes to ceremonial magic, it's all about not pressuring yourself to be perfect. That's usually what creates that anxiety. That's usually what creates that that doubt, you know. But when we do ritual, especially high magic or ceremonial magic, we need to allow ourselves the grace and the mercy to make mistakes, because that is ultimately how we grow. I didn't hear the hour of time. Sorry, my live lagged. Okay. So the Quran class stream is every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Did you hear it that time? I hope you heard it that time. Let me know. It says, don't know, should I continue my practices? That is entirely up to you, my friend. That is entirely up to you. No matter what you decide, we will support you either way. It says, if witchcraft was a subject in, let's say, university, you're highly qualified and be good at teaching that subject if it was such a thing. It is such a thing. I actually took a Wicca class in college. There was a Wicca witchcraft course in college. Beautiful. We loved it. We loved it. And I would love to teach witchcraft in college. The dream. The dream. This is basically my way of doing that. I get on this channel and talk about it. You know what I mean? Thank you. Of course. Of course. Didn't know that. Yeah, you'd be surprised. I also took like world religion in college too for a little bit before I dropped out. And I learned so much, right? I learned so much about how to properly study religion, how to properly break down like religious texts, how to properly study mythology, mostly because a lot of people take these things like literally, right? Like they'll take the Quran, they'll take the Bible, they'll take the Torah literally, they'll take like, you know, the Emerald Tablets literally, they'll take anything literally. And the whole entire point of like mythology and religion and faith, especially when they're in like a book form, like the holy books especially, it's always about the nuance. Language matters, cultural context matters, the audience of the book matters. This is what I learned. My last spiritual retreat, we adapted the cacao ceremony for my Muslim clients. It was so interesting. Dude, I love Islam. My fiance is Muslim. And we literally have like a prayer mat right next to me. I'll show you guys. This is our janamas. That's what it's called. So here's the janamas. It's so pretty. Isn't this beautiful? Look at how gorgeous this is. For those of you guys who don't know about Islam, this is called a janamas. This is what you pray on, okay? Whenever you do your prayers, your daily prayers. And what's here on the mat is the Kaaba. This is the holy house of God, according to Muslims in Saudi Arabia. This is Mecca, right? This is where Muslims will do their holy pilgrimage called Hajj to go worship Allah. So I had to show you this because this is an absolutely beautiful mat. Even the bottom is gorgeous. Okay, even the bottom is gorgeous. All right. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys that in case you have never seen a gem in this. My fiance bought these and they are like the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I can just imagine you're teaching in class and your dragons are being distracted and fooling around. That is me every day. Literally every day. Literally can feel the energy from the mat. Yeah, no, dude, let me tell you. Dude, let me just tell you this right now. My dragons tell me every single religion is real. Every single faith is real, including the ones that you create. All you gotta do is believe. All you gotta do is believe. Okay? It says, my nephew wanted me to tell you guys he thinks dragon magic is pretty good magic. Dude, Emily, your nephew is the GOAT. Do the Pearl of Great Price as a reading. It has the Book of Abraham in it. I'm gonna have to look into that, Dad. I did not know. Oh, by the way, Dad, and anyone watching, fun fact, actually really insane fact, the Kaaba was built before Islam was created or delivered. What? I'm sorry, what? You're telling me the holy house of Muslims was built before Islam existed? You wanna know how that's possible? It's because all of the Abrahamic faiths are like a trilogy. First we had the Torah, second we had the Gospel, or the Bible from Jesus, peace be upon him, and then we had the Quran. Like a 3-part series. I had no idea. Until I literally took a world religion class. You can do encyclopedia readings. That's a great idea. Are angels really terrifying looking as described in the Book of Enoch? Yes. So my angel dragon guardian, Monte, shout out to Monte, the first dragon I ever connected with, and who I remember from literally being a child, is an angel dragon. And think seraphim, but dragon. Terrifying. Terrifying. I believe in Allah. Not that what I was taught. I believe the Allah that my illiterate deaf grandma who just believes from Hearth. No, I love that. You know what I mean? And like, let me tell you something. When I read and study Abrahamic faiths, ultimately it's a message of he is the most merciful. God is like all forgiving, all knowing, all wise. And the whole point that people focus on is the really scary language, the very, hellfire language, the very, destructive language. And this is why it's really important to understand the audience of the books that we're reading, because there's certain messages in these books, right, that aren't for the same audiences. And one thing that I love about the Quran is how it is very clear, very easy to understand that there's 3 audiences in this book, right? Their book is addressing 3 groups of people: the believers, the disbelievers, and the hypocrites. And knowing what audience you fall into when you read the book will determine how you receive the words, right? So basically your dragon is a dragon with multiple sets of wings, just like a seraphim. Yes, covered in eyes. Yeah, covered in eyes. Her belief was pure. That's so sweet, Crossbow. I will say that when I visited my fiance's family in Canada, I started like asking his mom about Islam, and just like what his mom told me about Islam was just like nothing that I could have ever gotten from the Quran. Like it was nothing I could have, like, not trying to be like controversial or anything, but like just like hearing her faith and hearing her experience with, Allah from her perspective, like it rewired my brain. It like changed my brain chemistry, Excuse me. I'll tell him you said that. Yay! Tell him I said hello. Okay. I have a cat over here. She's being absolutely adorable. And I'm requiring her to jump on camera, so she has to pay taxes somehow. This is how the cat pays taxes, okay? So we're gonna bring this little shit over here. All right, come here, little kitten. You want to see what? You want to see what? You want to see what? Oh wow, this bear. Oh wow. Ready? Ooh. She says who? She says who? Yeah. You're very sweet. You want to say hello? This is my pretty kitty. My pretty kitty girl. I'm gonna let her down because she's a little spicy. A little spicy. And now we know why angels say be not afraid. Exactly. Exactly. See, when I first was working with Monte, I originally thought when I was a kid, because Monte was the first dragon I like made connections with and like saw as a kid. I thought that Monte was originally a air dragon. But then as my practice progressed, I was like, oh, no, Monte's a light dragon. But then I finally realized that Monte was an angel dragon, and Monte didn't show me their like true angelic form as a kid because Monte said it would have scared me. And also Monte tells me that as an angel dragon, Monte doesn't have free will. Monte has to obey the words of God. So Monte only does what God tells Monte to do. At least as I understand it. That's like just how I understand it. Did you remember my brother Tim gave me a prayer rug from Saudi Arabia from when he lived there? What? You grew up with it in our house. I have always had it on the floor facing east. What, Dad? Hold the... I'm not okay right now. God, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Where was it? Wait a minute. Was it that like rainbow stitched one? With all the little patterns in it? My brain is fried like a chicken. Did you guys just see that? Look at the baby. Yeah, I know. I love her so much. The cat thinking help me from this person. I know. But look at her. Okay, hold on. Can I do both streams at the same time? Hold on. No, I cannot. Father help. Okay. Do you see her? She's literally sitting on the prayer mat. My cat's Muslim. Do you see her? She's crazy. Crazy. I did not remember that, Dad, until you told me. I have to go tell Adilcy that as soon as I leave, because that's crazy. Between the two wicker chairs, dude. Wow. That is insane. I also did not know Uncle Tim lived in Saudi Arabia. We're gonna have to talk about that one. We are gonna have to talk about that one. That blows me away. Who knew? Who knew I grew up with a Janamas in my house? I did. I was today years old, Rebel. Today years old. It is wild. I don't even know, man. I don't even know how we got here. I don't even know. How have we been on live for so long? How am I still talking? I don't know. I don't know how I'm still talking. My cat is Muslim. No, she is. Mashallah. Like, you should see her. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys who aren't familiar, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, had a cat. Okay, and he said that since cats are so clean, they're such clean animals, the angels love cats. Okay, the angels don't like dogs. The barking drives the angels away. I thought that was hilarious because guess what? The dogs are the angels. Ha. Okay, anyway. And cats were allowed in the prayer spaces. Did you know that? If we are this powerful as flesh and blood, just imagine how much powerful we'd all be as a spirit. You know what? It's funny that you say that, Gabriel, because my dragon guardians tell me that human beings have the potential to be more powerful than the deities, than the dragons. Why? Because we literally embody the trinity of the physical, of the mental, and of the spiritual realms. Craigs, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry you're sad. May this stream help you feel better, hopefully. My 3 cats have claimed my room. That's what they do. We are going to do one last poll for the chat before we head on out of here. Before we just chill for a little bit before I jump out of here. So let's see, Guardians, well, hello. Why did the whole thing jump out at me? Always is jumping out at me. Okay. Let's see, what did we get here? Holy colors. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are good ones. Oh, these are good ones. Okay. Okay. Here's the color we got. Almost the freaking rainbow. We literally almost got the rainbow. Oh, my name is not Craig. My name is Legacy. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. In Islam, can you be better than angels or worse in its belief? No, in Islam, we are basically, hold on, I'm going through my knowledge of Islam for a second. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure Allah considers us above angels because he gave us free will. Like, and that's part of the reason why he had the angels bow to us as a test of faith to the angels. And that's why Iblis or Shaitan or Satan was literally cast out. But I need to double check. I'll get back to you on that one, honestly. Your cousin Eric was born in what the hell, Dad? Are you telling me I have a cousin who was born in Saudi Arabia, Dad? Did I read that correctly? What? What's happening? What's happening? Help. Help. I can't wait to tell Adele. He's not gonna believe it. My brain is melting, Dad. What are you doing? I'm not okay. Yo, that's crazy, Dad. What the hell? I have a cousin born in Saudi Arabia.
I am the whitest girl I know.
That's crazy to me. Okay. When are you next streaming? Tomorrow, my dear Legacy. We are streaming tomorrow. Yeah, Rebel Child beat me tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Quran class. Nayala. Let's not chew that. Thank you. Bad child. Anyway. That is crazy. Thank you for telling me, Dad. I'm literally AZURA 404 has stopped working. It's so true. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of reading. That's how much you glitched my brain, Dad. Okay. So we have this for our little like last collective reading for the night. It literally looks like a rainbow. I assure you, it kind of is a rainbow. So here we go. Number 1 is it's time to be a firecracker, my dears. I need you guys to unleash your loudness, unleash your color, unleash your expression. Get loud and proud about who you are. Explode a little. I'm hearing pizzazz, sparklers for days, okay? How long have you been streaming? Too long, honestly. I'm exhausted. But we also have Blazing Autumn. What does this mean? It means it's a time of blazing through your shadow work in the sense of not rushing through it, but in the sense of acing every single test, of acing every single, rebirth moment, right? It's about leaning in to the things that scare you, leaning into the falling of the leaves, right? That is what's so, so important, It's really important, okay, to blaze through that shit in the sense of like not letting anything hold you back, not letting your fear hold you back, not letting, what's the word? Not letting your conditioning hold you back. If there's angel dragons, then there is demon dragons. Yes, I also work with demon dragons too. We will definitely make videos about it later. Your energy output is real high. Hell yeah, I do my best to bring the good energy because we all deserve it. Okay. So you're telling me to read these in a different order. Okay. So when you allow yourself to just explode, what's the word? Allow yourself to truly just like embrace how you want to express yourself. And you allow yourself to face your shadows and to face the things that you struggle with and to blaze through your shadow work in the sense of having courage through it. It's time to buzz in. First of all, there's a huge theme today of being afraid of the color yellow for some reason. The guardians are telling me stop being afraid of the color yellow. It's good for you. Take a dose of yellow in the sense of like drink some sunshine. Okay? Drink some sunshine and radiate that shit. Okay? And by drinking sunshine, maybe you need to drink some wheatgrass juice. I don't know why. That came through. But you need something. You need energy, right? Like I need you to, what's the word? I need you to allow yourself to buzz with happiness, to buzz with joy, to buzz with high positive energy. Okay? Yes, enamored. It's time to be enamored. Don't just drink lemon juice. It's sour. It's funny. Lemon juice is really good for you, by the way. But it's time to be enamored in yourself. Okay? In yourself. Like, it's time to, what's the word? Embrace how you're different. Everybody has their own unique expression. We all have our own unique fingerprints. And like, you have to embrace that part of you. And the only way you're going to embrace the part of you is by being enamored with who you are and sharing that joy with who you are with the world. I am not afraid to come up here on this YouTube channel and be like, I love myself. I'm the coolest kid on the block because I've worked for this. I used to hate myself. I used to hurt myself. I used to want to unalive myself every single day. And I have put in the work by choosing to be enamored with myself, by choosing to allow myself to buzz with what brings me joy, by choosing to have the courage to blaze through that shadow work and ultimately allow myself to pop off. Which is why I'm not afraid to get on this channel and be like, bro, I love life. I love being alive. I am so happy and grateful to be alive because the best is yet to come, and my life is literally an example of that. Let it be an example for you too. I'm hearing, don't be afraid of creating an alter ego in order to get out of the rut that you're in. What do I mean by that? Who is your ideal version? If you were to create a version of yourself that had it all, create a persona for yourself. Literally, create an alter ego and allow yourself to step into this alter ego sometimes to move you, to inspire you. Sometimes it's about creating the right conditions that help us, push through the inertia that it costs in order to move forward. Hold on, my phone is literally going to die. I'm not trying to die in the middle of the stream. No, please stay. I'm so scared my phone's gonna fall. I'm gonna put you right there. There we go. Oh, whoa, you get to see the other setup. That's trips. Okay, please, there we go. And did it work? Bestie, did it work? Hold on. Okay, I think we're back, okay. All right, but seriously, allow yourself to create this alter ego and step into it. Hi from Chicago, just tuned in and already got such a powerful message. Thank you, Azura. Oh my gosh, Frankie, welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Thank you for tuning in. I'm hearing that you create this alter ego to face the thundercloud, right? You got to create this alter ego to give yourself the strength, the identity, the blueprint, the playbook to move through things that you struggle with, to move through things that are dark and scary, to move through storms. And ultimately, it's about the Mirror Lake. If there's anything you take away from the stream today, it is one of tapping into the power of mirror work. I need you to be kinder to yourself in the mirror. I need you to stop avoiding the mirror. I need you to embrace yourself in the mirror. I need you to look at yourself in the eyes in the mirror. And I need you to speak love and life and light into yourself every single day. And if you miss days where you forget or are unable to speak that life into yourself, do not judge yourself. Do you understand me? Do not hate yourself. Do not shame yourself. Do you understand me? Okay? You guys deserve a good life, all right? You guys deserve one that enables you to embrace your magic. You guys deserve a life of, what's the word? Abundance. I do love your cat. Thank you. Sending you love, my dear. Others have noticed my alter ego before I did. Someone named it Susan. Persephone, that's so funny. I love it. I love it. But yeah, dude, It's just about taking one step at a time. No, we're not gonna scratch it. She keeps scratching things. Why? Well, why? Why are you scratching? Are you bored? Yeah? Are you bored? You wanna say Hawaii? Say Hawaii. I say Hawaii. I say Hawaii. She's very eepy. Okay. Her name is Nayala. She's a very sweet bear. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the kisses. She's a very sweet girl. Very sweet girl. Brian! Welcome to your daily dose of Dragonfeather. Yeah, I got enough of others shaming me. Don't have any time for that. No, for real. Dude, shaming people is so last year, bro. Honestly, so last millennium. Last millennium. What's your name? My name is AZURA Dragonfeather, the Draconic Priestess. It's nice to meet you, my dear. Nice to meet you. But anyway, thank you for all the beautiful vibes. You too. Thank you for all the beautiful vibes, my dear Red. My dear Red. I am definitely so glad you joined us today. I absolutely love doing your reading today. I plotted my cast. Astro chart, no way. All the cats hate probably because they can sense my guardian dragon. You guys are so funny. And thank you to our beautiful host. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I love women's. Me too. Women's are pretty awesome. I have 2 hamsters. I want hamsters really bad. I almost got like so many hamsters, but like for some reason hamsters like die in the most obscene ways. Why is that a thing? Why do hamsters literally just die in the most absurd ways? I digress. I digress. Who knew? Who knew, man? Like, it's literally horror story after horror story about hamsters on this app. But I'm wishing you guys the best. And I'm hearing to pick a color for the one to focus on for the rest of today and for the rest of this week. 2 colors jumped out. We have these 2 colors. Spring Glow and Paradise Sky. Basically, the message I'm going to leave you guys with is that when you breathe life into yourself, when you speak life into yourself and you allow yourself to grow, that's what creates paradise. Okay? Paradise is here on earth. All right? Your acceptance is one of your greatest qualities, Queen. Loves from Mexico, New Mexico. Oh my gosh, the mystical hermit. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. And I'm here to let you know that this life was meant for all of you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So please try and be so gentle with yourself when you have feelings of not belonging, when you have feelings of being othered, when you have feelings of being abandoned. Do you think dragons existed in other planets, even in the solar system and elsewhere? Yes, Gabriel, I believe that solar systems are dragon nests and planets are dragon eggs, and that is literally just my opinion. I cannot prove this, right? But I have this thing called religious freedom. That's how it expresses itself, right? Do you want to prank call my friend? No, Lily. I don't do prank calls. That's wild. But yeah, all I'm just going to leave you guys with today is like, please, 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 please pour that life back into yourself. Whatever that looks like for you. It could be anything, right? Some people do it through breathwork. Some people do it through affirmations. Some people do it through a hobby. Some people do it through all of them or none of the above. However that looks like to you, I need you to pour this glow back into yourself. Give yourself life. Look at yourself in the eyes in the mirror and be like, you are radiant. I am radiant. I am the sun. I am the sky. I am the sea. I am it all. I am alive. You know? And allowing yourself to do this, to pour life back into yourself, you guys have to understand it will create paradise on earth for you. And you have to understand that paradise on earth isn't always perfect. Do you think there's dragon eggs at the earth's core? No, I think the earth is a dragon egg. And I think that is like one of the signs of end time is the earth hatching and the dragon coming out. Just my opinion. You guys are totally entitled to your opinions. But anyway, it says, let's see. In the TV show Resident Alien, Alpha Draconians are mentioned. Well, please, Brian. We're never talking about Draconians in an alien context. Shit ruins lives, okay? Keep your aliens out of your spirituality, please, okay? There's so many Nazi pipelines with that one. Do I think that some aliens could be tied into spirituality? Maybe. But the reason why I won't tap into that is because a lot of it is anti-Semitic. And we want to prioritize, you know, the miracles of humanity. Just pulled high maintenance out of the deck. Do you think the dragons will come back to the physical plane one day? They're still here. Haven't you seen, like, snakes? Haven't you seen, like, lizards? There's literally a lizard that, like, glides. It's a dragon. It's small, but it's a dragon, okay? I also think dinosaurs were dragons. Because the word dinosaur is very new. It's a very new word. And historically, they were referred to as dragons. Yeah, kind of cool. Kind of cool. I see clouds that look like dragons all the time. Exactly. Me too. One of my favorite things. So remember, being high maintenance is always the best option. Seals, though. Hell yeah, dude. I could argue anything is a dragon. I really feel that way. I don't know why, though. I just literally feel like everything's a dragon sometimes. Like birds, air dragons. Fish, water dragons. Eels, sea serpents. I don't know. I'm gonna stop. I'm rambling at this point. Remember, pour life into yourself. It'll bring paradise in your life, and being high maintenance is not a bad thing. I want to be a hamster. Same. True. I didn't know Anunnaki related to Semitics until fairly recently. Yeah. Please, please, please be careful with that stuff. Okay? We do not entertain that stuff on this channel because I've just seen way too many people be like, I'm from this star system and I'm a star seed. I'm a star seed, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, run for the hills. I'm scared. So, yeah. With that being said, we'll do a stream in the future about why aliens and spirituality don't belong together. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had so much fun today reading for you guys. I think we can determine that the Home Depot color swatch deck was a success. We had such an amazing day here today. And I just want to let you guys know to just really keep your heart and your soul like close to you, in the sense of like you don't need anything outside of you to fill your heart, to fill your soul. Like you just have to choose to move through life in a way that works for you. And for me, for the longest time, the way I was choosing to move through this life was not serving me well. And I had to really ask myself, is this sustainable? And am I okay? How many hours have you been live streaming? I don't know, but basically 222 minutes is what my clock says, basically. Do you think dragons, like lizards, reptiles, birds, have lost their high intelligence and power over the years? No, Gabriel. I think they have a high intelligence that we cannot comprehend. But we'll definitely get into that another time. It's a good topic. Good topic. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you all very soon. But until next time, stay
Sticky chicky and freaky! Little hatchlings. Oh my gosh.
You got to, okay. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to watch what I missed. Yay! I will see you guys tomorrow for your Quran class at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday, every Friday. And until then, we will just be vibing, okay? So if you haven't joined the Hatchling Clan Discord server, please do so. First link in the description here on the YouTube, and not first link in the description on TikTok. It is on my link tree on TikTok under the Dragon Community Discords, all right? So I love you so much, my darlings. But again, until next time, I will see you soon. Much love. Blessed be, bye. Have a good one. Subway, eat fresh. See you soon.